Bless up as you join the live. Remember to like and share the stream. Me not stay too long out here with you all, but me just go on hold it. You see me? Bless up everybody for joining the live. Please like it up and share the stream. Share the stream. Dial on Rick Empire TV. Bless up on yourself, you know. I'm here. Lawrence, where you going with Tia? No man, Tia. A long time I don't see a Tia. Where you going with? Bless up, you know. Like up the live, please, peeps, and share the stream so others can join us, even though we don't really have a topic. We just chill and chat, really. But yeah, so the thing set. Empire TV, where you deal with, bro? Stephen A. Bless up yourself, you know. Yeah, without ya. Wanna deal with. Hold on, let me share the link. So if nobody want to join, can forward. Hey, Thks, bless up yourself, you know. Pisana Bailey, where you going with? I don't more know to Rick. Where Tia going with? Mr. Tia in the chat. Tia, tell me what going on. Jollof Data, where you going with, sis? Bless up yourself, you know. I must be good, Rick. This is Alkaline. Must be good, Rick. Bless up yourself, Rick.
Wagwan.
Cause I know you got foreign, you know. So go and chat. But just I tell them so I just show myself a little bit cause me not out here for long. Maybe 1-2 hours or so. I don't know anything go.
Yeah, cause then you see of the show your face, so you can't go like you want hide even all when you can. Don't it? Bless up everybody, you know, cause
Same so.
yeah, just my iPad me I use, you know, so cause me I do some little stuff. Not
Yeah,
now
you
go
don't
on
know it.
song today.
You know hear me ask why dance also inactive. Place dead, bro.
The people then get shape up the car and realize a little thing, then miscalculate a little thing, you know? So everybody get
Yeah.
back. You see.
I
But,
guess.
but we are marked down everybody, you know, so anybody we not where hide when they think they lay back. Go on and want to run in and bully when they think turn up, you know.
Empire TV says support your channel, keep up the good work. Bless up yourself, you know, bro. Me see you out there in the space same way. Just go and do your thing. You don't know the thing go. Bless up. Everybody are wait for Alka. Exactly, Dylan. And I'm saying, your Lawrence Alka drop album tonight. How you say? Carrie tell us so? Lawrence, tell me who tell us so. Tell me your source. Cause you sound confident, bad. You sound confident, but here, see, Dylan, I question you, the Lawrence. Yeah, man. Sound so confident. Eh? Whoop, 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 whoop.
So I place quiet, so I must say I can't see comment, you know, so I have to hear nice straight, you know.
How you say? Where they are, man? David Ayat, where you going with, bro? Lawrence, you laugh out loud, joke me a make. A serious joke them there, no, Lawrence. Sure.
I don't know exactly.
But lick down people for less than that, you know, Lawrence.
All right.
The kids touch them and really know much about dancehall, just supporting. Bless up yourself, same way. Bless up yourself.
Well, let me see if
Just so the thing go.
I feel awkward when I not see comment. Let me see if I find a phone over here. The next iPad, my phone ain't charged.
You all sound low.
Yeah,
Oh, why?
me there far, man. I need that talk loud.
Oh.
So when next time?
Timmy Turner.
Wow, what not big up yourself in a
A
Rick
long
star.
time me not see you, bro. Bless up yourself. Hope all
Yeah,
is
man.
well.
Yo, the irony of all of this will go on, be a lawsuit I go road and them things there, me I get sued.
Man, I be careful what them say out in the space called social media. Because the next thing you know, a lawsuit reach you. See Miss Kitty I send out lawsuit there. Jada get lawsuit. A bag of lawsuit I give out a dish out. Cargo
Yeah,
say him have a few for dish out same way. More. Few
me just,
more.
yeah, come just I listen TV live a while ago, man. The playback from last night, them man, and
Yeah.
I hear my talk about it, man. And them
Yeah,
thing, I mean,
man.
I say, yo, Jano, you know. But me like how CV deal with it still, him deal with it on the emotional level as well as him get the business level too, cause him
Mm-hmm.
when me that listen to it a while ago, it might show you on the emotional level, like our emotional state,
Yeah, yeah.
and our mental state, you understand me? And to take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of that is like evil, and to me still, him right still, and an
Mm-hmm.
emotional state. If you know somebody have a health issue, why would you want to take advantage of that? And bipolar disorder is something where the person is not recollecting their behavior at the moment. I mean, a person can talk to a person and just trigger off, instantly. Some people, when they get all upset and you ask them tomorrow, I remember what you said to me, I'm gonna say, I don't remember that. I will say, so those are
Mm-hmm.
those are syndrome of bipolar. So you might have a
Yeah.
bridge in your community or people you work with, or you might come across like that. Like them say certain things and then where you remind them that you don't remember yesterday, them I said that them not remember. In your mind, you probably
Mm-hmm.
said that a fool they take man for, but real and truly they might not remember still, because it's a bipolar disorder, is a syndrome,
Facts.
It's a symptom.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So some people
Mm-hmm.
have traits of it, You know what I mean? And them, that's you see in the world of like Jamaica is not known to have them type of facility there. You
Yeah.
understand? Because the counselor them in the school supposed to have a psychologist license, degree in psychology.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a counselor in Jamaica that don't have a degree in psychology, them can't be a counselor. They're not supposed to be a guidance counselor in the school of Jamaica, because you have to have somebody that is able to understand the mental of a person, especially when it comes to kids, growing up, and especially in the society of which a lot of these people fall out from are product of. You understand me?
Mm-hmm. A real man.
So, on the emotional level, it make it clear, say, a fuckery. But you also have the
Mm-hmm.
business level too, where in point out, which is totally agreeable still. Everything when I say it makes sense on a person like me where I listen to it, it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense to me because I mean, you do have to be mindful. And I even Kelly did all I say it all one day to one time where I say, the artist they need to have education, and and on the basis of that I agree,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, you have to be educated about things in your field or your career
So true. So
of which
true.
you are
But
trying to
and
accomplish
and
something.
I mean, she obviously based on how she a deal with the whole thing and how she come out and what she say and whatever, she not understand the whole number one, the whole social media thing. Because remember, you're a public figure. So at the end of the day, you have to be careful what you say, despite whatever you have the correct way of going about things. So if something are going internally and you decide, say, well, you go sue or whatever, take it to your lawyer and you bring it to the court. Some things are better left unsaid on the social media space. You see what me I say?
Yeah, but again, she have a bipolar symptom. So you probably not a bipolar, have a character trait of it. So yeah, you would observe it as that. But a person where the emotions are then go after the emotion before thinking, then it becomes something different. A person like that
True.
needs a therapist. They need someone to talk to help
Mm-hmm.
them to calm down
But
or
then
help them to
who
control
I
that
got
emotion.
who I got assist her in that regard? Because if the
Yeah,
person what she
professional
said,
help. She she
well,
she
I
she then
know,
she then in
yeah, me
America.
understand that, Timmy, but listen to what me I say before you answer what me I say, brother. Me I say to all she put it as the manager was the closest person to her, so he would have know her situation. Now, remember, if you're bipolar, you yourself sometime now go take yourself through that channel to get the help. So I'm asking who I go assist her for reach this so. You see me? Because a management did the problem and it reached this so. I don't know.
Well, that is a good question, and that question should be referred to them, to Jada, what she a go do, what I
How
mean,
you go
to
approach
try to
such
be,
a
yeah,
situation?
yeah, cause
Because
Like CV read it
mhm.
out, me not cut her, sorry not,
No
but
man go on.
like CV read it out, I think she had like what 42 days or something like that to appear,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
she have 40. Let me
and
look
and,
for the
pe-
article.
and we have to understand say yeah we can say the people them is evil and the business or what them do on an emotional level, but you see the thing, them like them know what them do still a business at the end of the day and everything,
Yeah,
you
that's why
understand
me I
me?
say who I go
And
assist her
we
because them a
we
look pan for them business side to it
right, so
and I
what
protect the
she
for
would have
them
to go do.
interest.
I know
Mm-hmm.
and the money she have to go look now for go get lawyer now for go deal with that.
Yeah,
'Cause I think a Supreme Court the thing fall in and I think is it me I say so.
yeah, the kids touch a Jada we are talk about, Jada Kingdom.
Yeah, so I mean she have to go get lawyer now for go investigate, draft up this and do this now and that a money too. And like
Exactly.
I like the article where CV did a read that him was dealing with her well being and her lifestyle and her
Mm-hmm.
whatever she live. But I think she in a relationship with a person who probably can able to help her on a financial state. This is where the
Who she
test
in
what
a
they go.
relationship? Now the same brother did our manager. No, our man
Oh,
did our manager.
him same one? I him same one?
Yeah, suppose
Alive.
yeah.
How would you
Lawrence, where
answer
you
that?
going with?
How would you answer that?
I
Can we
suppose to
never
him
finish?
did I let me
Can
make sure check and
we
tell you.
never? How's
I
me?
some I him man. I man did I manager. Lawrence gone, me did I go
Can we
ask
even
him.
do just like CV? Did I say we never do the pasta like 2 years pan CV like just that too long ago?
Rick
When
said
CV I
don't
say,
think it's him. Alright, let me find out. Give me a second.
can
Go
me I
and
say
talk.
him? Me I
Eh,
say yo, if I him dog, do sir.
hold
So
on.
man, Jano.
Lawrence,
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Walk
where
up.
you going with? Who did a Jada Kingdom manager? You know? I did our man.
I'm not too sure. That's what I'm trying to find out because I missed out
Oh,
on what happened yesterday.
hold on there.
What's up,
Oh,
Timmy?
Fashion Boss said no, it's not. He assist her with music though. Okay. Her
Oh,
man
so
name
no,
Versimans.
cause
Okay. Good,
no,
good.
cause that would have been really fucked up. You know what I mean?
That's why I
Right
did
there,
a
so
pose
she.
the question earlier, to me because I was of the opinion or me they get misled. Me they think I did actually him. You see
Okay.
me? That's why I did ask a question who I go assist her. 'Cause you remember when me did I say to her if the person who is closest to her are them as sue her. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I did ask that question there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
true, me never know it's him. That's why me never really pick up on it still. You understand me?
yeah.
Yeah. But that's wow. Whew. That's a big one, you know. That was a big one, you know. That's it, you know. Yeah,
But
man.
well, it is out there now. Him assist her with her music, but he's not actually her manager, right? So
But right now, if loyalty, I love fear, I gonna be put to the test. 'Cause right now, if she need it more than ever, right now, going through this process.
God. Apostle James, bless up yourself in a nice international bless up. Cashland boss, everybody will just a join. Bless up in yourself.
Yeah, man,
So
bless
how
up
much?
everybody, man. Big up the live, man, and the chat, man. Hush move.
So how much is management suing Jada Kingdom for?
Multi-million dollar me here, no multi-million dollar lawsuit.
Rascal. She have million?
All right. Let me tell you what they say. Dancehall star Jada Kingdom is facing a multi-million dollar lawsuit from her management company, Pop Style Music Publishing, and her manager, who is popularly known as Pop Style. And them filed it in a Supreme Court yesterday. And let me see what else in there we can tell you now. And it is about where she go up on social media, go say and whatever. Marshall Thomas, bless up yourself, bro. Defan Luke, bless up. Caution Boss laugh out loud. On her IG, she now says she's a comedian, ratted. What you say, her profession change?
Bipolar disorder, exactly. You see the perfect example there.
Mm.
Is that be it? Perfect example.
Naked Stud say, okay, was she diagnosed to be bipolar, or is it assumed that she is? As she says she bipolar.
She look bipolar.
As
Something not
she's
right.
something alright, not true. But it's sad though, because remember say no, Mama say she get evicted from her apartment. Not once, I must
Where?
say more than one time. Yeah
Where?
man, when she did
Recently
come
or
up,
long time ago? Long time
not
ago.
really long, not really long time ago, but she came out. When she came out, you see the same IG live that she went on where she get sued for now. When she
Mm-hmm.
came out on it, she said that she accused the management and I said them wicked because imagine all when she get evicted, me get evicted, I wanna have my money, I wanna sit down for my money, I wanna help me. One day they tell me, say, oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Something to that effect. You see me?
Yeah, but
So,
I guess so know the artists need to be educated on personal finance, you know,
but it we always
of
a
getting
talk about,
control
you know, see
of
me?
them riches. Yeah.
We always a talk about.
Because
She supposed
you have people in the normal life right now take control of them riches right now. Why can people who are in the upper echelon can't do that? You know what I mean? It's like,
True.
you know, I understand, you know, when you're not educated on issues or circumstances, you know, it's more easier for you to get a handout or get help or, you know, lean on somebody for that elevation.
So
But
true.
that is good for a period of time. But in the time period, you have to mid to say, all right, then once me reach on my feet, then I have to be able to take control. 'Cause I remember at one point, you know, with all even Shentia too, you know, the thing they come out with she and her friend, you know, and her friend did that tell her say she did tell her say to take control of her finance, you know, if you don't need to buy a car, you don't need to go to Romy for him to go buy it for you. You know what I mean? If you want to go on a plane, you have to go to Romy if you go fly and go on up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so you have situation like that, like not only the film, but you have dudes that go through it too.
True.
You have guys
Jell-
going through it because
mm,
you also have an incident with even microwave and film sister when them fly go over one youth where go by the name of Elite. I mean MVP was an MVP was film promotion company, you know, and book puppy, you know. The whole thing so
Yeah.
they come out when come out and talk about it and say for inside a story I'm telling say oh in book this and put plane everybody and fly them over book hotel book this for them. It was a villa if you say book for them and then why book in the villa and put them you know him sister come and want tell him to go book plane for them fly yeah so it reached a point where there's a lot of the artists them is like them deal with them career like I always I tell them like a coronation market set easy, you know what I
Market. Not
mean?
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a true.
I can't deal with business, so you can't
Mm-hmm.
deal with it like a man with up on the corner where I sell a bag juice, you know what I mean? Where you don't know,
Realness.
in probably gonna ask a man, dog, we not have the money in that, buy me the, you know what I mean, or whatever. But you as an
Mm-hmm.
artist where you have your name, you make the money, you go on tour, you have to take control of your finances, man. Even the
True.
other time, microwave and even one extra did have a look of bickering between them providing the venue and Papi investing in the venue, like whatever Papi was supposed to put fee money up for, him never do it. So
Mm-hmm.
the one extra people them say them nah deal with it because them said we are give you up millions of people to come, you know what I mean? Brad in your thing, we
Mm-hmm.
are give you the venue. Only thing you have to do is just put your money in this and Ray Papi say nah and say people come up on him Instagram live. I said the people take it for idiot and fool and all and think about me. I said but a business, you know, bro, God. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you take your money and you invest in a yourself and what you want, now, nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can go say, oh, microwave did this and buy out. No, you invest your money in it. That's a matter rate and respect alkaline, you know. No boy or girl can come say nothing now, not upon alka. Alka
You
invest in own money. Alka put
exactly.
Alka
And
deal with the thing on a business level, Bridging. Alka
true.
understand say yo, Bridging, if me want to be great, you have to go spend money. You have to go invest to get back a revenue. You know, that's why you say
Mm-hmm.
Alka now go run and assign to label and Alka don't educate and know what go on from day one, him understand. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in first
Mm-hmm.
experience with carbon record teaches him and not nice teaches him. You know what I mean? And the man say understand, say yo, read and truly the mathematics don't add up at the end of the day. You understand me? For a man like me and the capability of my statue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mathematics just don't add up. And the man say yo, I have to deal with it that way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
True.
Sooner or later, you gotta have people where them a go pattern the lad. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have some no, but it gonna be a common majority because them a realize say yo, you get your sister will understand the business, keep it in the family. You know what I mean?
But
I
but but
I learn it.
but Timmy, when you look into it, the only artist me never see out in a dancehall space with no baga apart from Alkaline. Everybody have them own share of baga. Them just big and baga. Always have some
Drama,
mix up a go on or some drama.
no, yeah, no way I deal with money or well, it's money, but them a lose it. You understand me? Them not gain it. You understand me?
A
So
real meds man.
I just be a little drama mix up, and I feel like say yo, some people just bored. You know what I mean?
True.
They have nothing to do. You know what I mean? The
But
place
but
locked
but
down.
another thing, you realize say I may say it on the Rick live yesterday, but maybe him oversee the comment. Me say COVID COVID requires us to wear a mask, but a whole heap of mask it take off during this whole COVID thing.
Yeah, man.
Whole heap. You know how much something revealed during the especially in the entertainment business and the whole sector and everything. You see me?
Wicked out here, and that's why the COVID I showed them say, yo, Bridget, fat base is very necessary. You can
Exactly.
you're not alcohol. You say alcohol from January, alcohol release a song February. About what? It will go to like what 2 months.
Over 2 months now.
Is it me I say? And we
Mm-hmm.
still there. I see when me listen to alcohol song them the old one, I guess so everything same way. You understand me? Yeah. But up on
Oh,
IG and see some people them I said the new level unlock album and all them thing them. We just buy one. And then we go forward for we buy another one and it's sold out, you know. I mean I said blood clot.
me have a
You know what I mean?
question for you, Timmy. One little cheeky question though. With remember initially when Alka announced say him have one album for release, right? We
Mm-hmm.
see about 5 million and add some other artists say them have album for release. But me really not see no album a release. So what happened? What happened to the album then?
We tell it, and that's what we tell it, and the Lord, man, that's what we tell it, everything, you know, the Lord, you know.
Me
You know,
can't see
body
no
a
album a
promote,
release, dog.
you know, promotion again.
Like, but they never did even promote from first. They only
I
put
say,
out there.
Ray,
So they have album for drop. So me,
yeah,
so me I say, what happened to the album? Then we can't find no, even Massacre. Remember Massacre? Him come out even before Alka announcing album. No, me see him. Well, not me. Big Rick say yesterday was on his live. I say on his Instagram live. I say him have a new song for drop. So me I say new song. So what happened to the album? Me don't
yeah.
know.
Because him there, copy Alcott, try go like him secluded and all them
Not
thing there.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, even though it's a
Beanie
good
vibes,
formula
bless
for
up
have
yourself,
still.
you know, sis.
I mean, I gonna beat him on it still, you know, cause it's a good formula for have still, you know what I
No, me
mean?
never
Cause
say it's not a good family. I just ask what happened to the album then. Me
yeah,
not have
but
a problem with him one. Eh?
but me to me personally, you know, me not ever really made them still, you know, with the war release them albums still, you know. That's why you see me not even have a direct answer to that still, you know. On album me I focus on right now the Lord album still, man. You know what I
I
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
me
that's
understand
all me
that,
I
but
made.
it is just a for conversational purposes, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
alive we are talk, we are well a reasoning. So I am
All right,
saying,
for conversation's sake, then the
mm-hmm,
album what them say is due to forward is an expectation of Alka. You understand me? Of the top price. Is it what I say? Yeah.
Jalove said not to behave yourself when Timmy on the phone. See now the live just start.
Big up yourself, your love, but whoosh move.
King Q, bless up yourself, touch when me notification them. Me no know how you not get no notification, King.
Benjamin Gordon same one join the live, you know, not
Calling Benjamin.
you know see the link.
Then I want make Rick him a send out so much love to Beanie. Mine, you know. Beanie I want go on with this so. Who put that this so? See my calling, yeah. Benjamin, you have music playing in your background, lad. Sure. You should have know better by now. Yeah, yeah, Timmy. Back to a conversation.
Yeah, so a lot of them have them album they've announced it because of the hype. Like we said, Bridget and the Lord and lead, but so everything we found out. Cause even all Turkey they have an album with a year while they don't drop it. I want him
Circle did
away
have
from.
album to drop too?
Yeah,
Alright.
Turkey they have album. Let me tell you, a majority of them all. Yo, let me tell you, man. Like to be honest with you, like when I say like about 48% of the artists them they found out I said about drop album, but and a lot of them are the main suspect them. Is the main
Sure.
say of the answer.
Rika asks you if Turtleneck still do music, Timmy.
Me no know, you know, to be honest with you, 'cause I don't listen to
Hey,
it.
hey, Timmy, I mixed up in a Timmy said, me no know, you know. Bless up yourself, James Brown. Blessings to everybody on the live. Bless up yourself. I don't know the thing go.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't listen to them, but the music still. I just hear it being advertised and, you know, and it was said. So, you know,
Yeah,
hmm
the amount of album me see advertised, brother, and
yeah,
all know.
cause even now with the lawsuit situation right now, cause Jada did supposedly
Yeah,
supposed
she
to
didn't
release an
say she got
album
to
too, you know.
release an album for real.
Yeah, so with all the lawsuit now, I don't know how I go on with that. No. Cause
Gotcha.
especially if the album under the management production is me, you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you don't know what that
So
about go.
Timmy, a really alkaline album cause dancehall fi stall.
You see
Right
what I
now
go
we
on
come
right
like
now,
dancehall the
it dead.
pause.
A
No, if me
graveyard
I say,
settings now,
brother,
you know. And that
I,
a
if
graveyard settings, you know,
me
man.
I
I
tell
tell you,
you,
I say I had to go up on all if Instagram after I curse YouTube. You see me, I say everybody mad house. Be a drama. Let me tell you,
well,
man.
well, I just say, you two figure S them mama.
Yeah, man. How many times him say that? And no change. You know?
Mrs. Data Top Price, bless up yourself, sis.
Yeah, man.
No
Dance all the pan
chill.
a standstill, man. I love it though, you know,
Stand
I'm not.
still. So you
They
really
have a
love
tell
the
you, you know.
standstill,
How you
Timmy?
mean? How you mean?
Why?
How
Why
you mean?
though?
Cause if I'm a alka dancer now go nowhere, them have to represent and
So
know the
so
truth and the facts.
so
And
this
know say
only this only
we set it.
this only show them proof of
How you
what we
mean?
always
How
saying.
you mean?
Me
So
understand what you say,
me no
bro.
must love it. Eh? Me no must love it. Them broke, them hungry now I make no money. Me love it.
Sure.
You know?
Touch them, Timmy.
All the thing them have to live off of them and them saliva, you know. I
Sure.
remember saliva get dry. Cause you don't know the humidity in a this a climate change now. So I
Yeah.
feel sorry for them. Them are gonna dead
But
of thirst. You
I
see me?
must say if you realize now, Timmy, as me said before, the whole COVID I show artists where they stand in a the dancehall fraternity. Meaning I know because people now get no show for do, no dubs and all of that, them realize say something a go wrong differently as it relates to them masters, as it relates to them different areas of them music where them fear capitalize upon or gain money from or something. Them just bless up yourself, Mrs. Data Top Price for the super sticker. Bless up yourself, sis. Then
Big
just
up yourself, Data.
them just realize say things are go bad. So it comes back to what we did as say enough of them not educate themselves enough as it relates to the music side of the business and as it relates to the paperwork. Because if them did do that, they would have know exactly where them stand in every different area.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't they at a standstill now and I wonder what's next. See Shaggy come hear me Shaggy, sorry. Sean Paul come out and say him not own most of him masters for most of him big song them. All them
Mm-hmm.
something they like seriously. Me not even did expect that from a Sean Paul to be honest. Me did honestly when me hear me did so shocked. Come here say Sean Paul where everybody else say what make the other artists then can't be like a Sean Paul or be like a Shaggy. No, why would I want to be like him anyway after knowing all of this? It
Mm-hmm.
just sad though.
Yeah. You know what I mean? The Champagne situation still, man, rocky door bridging, car. And I mean, not gonna lie, though, you know, me give him thumbs up, he even have the heart, he even come say that still, to forward and say that still,
Because me
you
wouldn't
know,
have the heart
cause
to say it, to me. To be honest,
what
me, me wouldn't have the heart.
if are you are the Pacific of dancehall, you know, that. I want to
Mm-hmm.
hear about people call you royalty, I put you up against this and I put up your stats and I say this, I say yeah, money, you rich and your family good,
Yeah.
all right, you know. You see me?
Yeah.
You pick them can dead for hungry, you know. You see me I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
The legacy liver and then for go find out say them don't have one to live after. So
Jaja.
it rough and it come out of the and I like say speculation out of the horse's mouth I hear it from. So that make it even great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And Champa for be ashamed to for even able to have the audacity to say he want to re-record that, but him don't know what him going to do him I think about it for a couple of years. Bridget, I bet you don't overdo that dog. Cause
But not
it, it,
true.
it, it's like, bro, it's like, I bet you right now, I bet
See,
you
they
buy back your sitting Bridget, I swear.
see
I
they
bet you,
said they see that no cut your Timmy. See they said DMX don't own his masters either. But me hear say with the brother the name, what Beyonce husband name, him did buy it back
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z did buy back him masters them and give it to him
yeah,
children them.
which is worth 17 million.
Right, right.
Yeah, so you see the thing, nuts is I mean, just like champagne at them time, they bridging them see the thing, them say yo at the time him never have a choice. That was the only way. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Life has Riri, bless up yourself. Yeah, go
right
on,
now
talk to me.
right now you reach a time in the music where that's not the only way for the youth then. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
you personally would want the youth them to even want to go submit to a label, especially in a dancer. And
True.
it's ironic though if you understand, say, yo, imagine, dancehall is a genre, scene, but
Mm-hmm.
people always ask the question why the artist them is not international when dancehall and reggae music is international already. You see
True.
me? Because there is no country or continent you go on that you don't hear a similarity, if not the same effect of dancehall and reggae.
Mrs. Detta top price and that was fake news. Okay, Jay-Z did not buy DMX Masters. Okay, thanks much. See it there, Mrs. Detta top price.
You
Beanie
understand me?
Vibes said true because you need the money behind you to start with. Yeah, yeah, Timmy.
So the artists them feel like say them have to go we out of grass. You see, Bounty Killer and Beanie Man there with the career with them have them supposed to be the Puff Daddy and the Jay-Z of dancehall, or even the DJ Cali. Them fi have
Mm-hmm.
all a distribution company or a record label right now with them have assign a youth for all a mill or a whatever. Is me I say and a promote and a push it out and a cause dancehall is international already.
True.
Is it me? Is the business, that dancer doesn't know. So they are international. Because if you don't know what you are, you will never, then the person will just play you for what you're not. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And that is what dancer be playing. Alkaline show them, say, yo, listen, I don't have to do that. We can build dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the moment you go sign you over to another overseas artist, the revenues now go into dancehall. You
Mm-hmm.
understand me? Where you need to bring back into a label now, and like you have unruly, or you have the genocide them or whatever them have. Them need to invest in a them brand. Cause if you go push a brand and you don't have the money in the brand, what is the point? You just have some youth around you where you can't even sign. Cause a lot of the youth them assign it with unruly for clerks. You understand me? And for a
True.
plate of food or for have a room in a papi house and them vibes there, or to go church with papi grandmother and them vibes there. See me I say? And that youth assign contract for. Joke thing.
Mm-hmm.
No business minded thing. You understand me? When you sign a contract, you have to earn the revenue. So here me have a 1 year contract. So me sign to 100,000. You understand me? So whatever the contract is, say, yo, listen, you have control of your publishing. You understand
Mm-hmm.
me?
Mm-hmm.
So when you have control of your publishing, then you're good in any facet of the business. But a lot of them artists are give over that because like not too long ago CV say it's the advance that kill a lot of people. Cause you come from the
Mm-hmm.
ghetto, you're poor, nothing go on. You understand me? You see
Mm-hmm.
a certain amount of money in front of you, you're jitty. You want it. You want to
But
look a
but
certain
but
way.
but Timmy, What if when they had gotten that advance, right? Them they do some investment. You think things would are different now? Meaning they not just get up and just do a bag of things with it without really thinking about a investment strategy then. You think things would are different now as it really are would have one different talk or what?
If them artists said they invest,
Mm-hmm. Do
of
some
course, of
investments.
course, of course, of course. Like me just give you some names. The Beasy Man,
Mm-hmm.
them and the Bounty Killer will win Grammy and them vibe the Shabarans them will win Grammy. The Buju Banton
Mm-hmm.
and them will win Grammy. We're seeing the success and the innovation of it. You understand me? What they need to do is create something in Jamaica, in dancehall. You
Yeah,
understand me? After that legacy, 'cause everybody, all them a come out and I say legacy, legacy. What legacy? Una say
true.
una legend and you know who's legend, Bob Marley's legend can Pitney them can come inherit that. And
True.
and and,
That
and
is
Damian
so
Marley them
true.
and to them grand Pitney them and all of them family line they can come inherit riches and become
Generational
prominent
wealth.
in a dance hall.
So
Then
everybody
that is
come down the
legend.
line and go
And that is
benefit.
legacy. So what kind of legacy una
Mm-hmm.
average in a
Mm-hmm.
dance hall? We're not talking about. Eh?
That are true, Timmy. And
We,
Mrs.
we,
Get a
we,
top
we're
prize
not talking
say,
about legends, bridge. We have to talk about Bob Marley and the future Alkaline. Is it
Mrs.
me
Get
I
a
say?
top prize say, yeah, it would be different, but them never wise back then. It was all about the hype life. My father have a great legacy too.
Yeah, I'm mother too. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just speaking on the generation of back them time they still. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
That these people come and bounty say my legacy, I'm a legend, and you know what I mean, and everybody I talk about them a legacy and them a legend, a legend, a legend. What legend, Bridging? What have you believe that you can pass down to your kids? Them what? That worth something. Eh? When you have land, when you have house, properties, eh?
True.
Some own it over one of the masters. And that may I tell you. If you even want the master, the percentage of it is laughable.
Exactly,
Compare,
Lawrence. Broke
compare,
legends.
compare to what you should have.
True.
Cause bounty fee, look at money when I get off a fee royalty, something we compare with if in the deal with the business pan the business way, would I get more than that?
True.
You understand me? Like really and truly. You know what I mean? In a Canada, you know, the album we bounty they on a double platinum, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I guess the no doubt them forward from. I guess them born and them are Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
And I think another country go double platinum. Yeah, you know what's royalty bounty fair get bounty supposed to network supposed to be at 10 million. Now that me I tell you right now.
Hmm. Them I only hope the younger artists them in the business who are really a go on and take sleep and mark deck so they not
Of course, man,
cause the same mistake to happen to them.
you have them cause you have the that point out you have the Movado and then you have Alka. These people
Mm-hmm.
learn and understand the business
Me not
and
even
respect
talk
it.
about me never did a talk about a Vado and Alka though, cause me know better, but me a talk about other young artists or even aspiring artists, people who think about for venture in the business, brother. Me I
But not.
say,
But
eh?
but obviously they are not, you know. 'Cause remember you have Silly Ben signed to 3 different label, you know. And him don't have fly yet, you know. Him don't have a tour yet. Him don't have going away yet, you know. Him don't have make no money yet. So the same advance, you know, where we just a talk about him in it too. Cause
See that says Sean Paul wouldn't be this big if him never signed because Jamaica wouldn't rate him. That me understand too, but well, you can't say yes and you can't say
but
no.
listen though, him do it and Jamaica still not rate him cause who Jamaica put them people are put over Sean Paul as the king of dancehall. And a jail man is a man in a prison, you know.
They still not rate him even now. Even
Yeah,
after
so
him
that me
did
I
get
tell
the
you.
big
Yeah,
international break
them
and
still a rate
everything, them
him.
still never rate him.
All him co-workers, them never rate him.
The
So
only
that
thing
me I
is
tell you.
that in brand they get big due to the international
I mean,
signing
not gonna
and
lie,
everything.
I'm not.
Mm?
Me not go like say, yo, me not shocked the way, no. Me really shocked, say, the mother own the bastards, them to
Me
them
shock
big
your
song, they
fret.
do, you know,
Me
me
not gonna
not lie,
lie.
you know.
If me tell
Not.
a man say me not shock a lie, me I tell.
Blood, me say, Bridget, yeah, enough. I can have the big song that what I ball it, yo, because I hear that about yo, Bridget. I'll be though, I don't even buy sit and be a bar. But if you come to be though with the worth
So
of masters, you know that. And a
mm,
masters, you know, after every it rises, you know, it get more and more, you know. When you feel like
mm-hmm.
a man people dead for the masters. Eh? Because 10 years, if it worth 5 million, no, 10 years from now, that worth 20 million, you know, 15 million, you know. Cause the price goes up, cause it becomes a classic. It's just like in any sports where you get a jersey from back in the 60 in the 1965, it's a classic. You can sell that for all a million. Is me I say yeah, people will collect these things, Virgin. Is me I say? So when you say artists now, when them say them have the master, Virgin from years to come, when you dead and gone, you pick them I live off of your master's care and dead. Is me I say?
Yeah man, me understand what you're saying.
It
Dance
can't
up,
them.
bless up
So
yourself.
when me hear
Bless
Shampa
up
tell
again.
me say him nav him nav a master to them song, me I say oh, shot. And of them song they make you be known better. Eh? Hey Sean, come on man. And then the man I say about the youth them still can't go sign man and me say wow son, no sir. A double standard the wicked door sharp, you know. Sean come like him bipolar too. Cause Sean I tell you say yo, if don't own the copyright to the master, but I see everything I tell you them say, but yeah, but you still can't go do it, but you know you can use it as a stepping stone. I say what? You know? I say Jado.
But you know, too wrong for say it, you know, because him benefit to some extent from it. Because right now, uh, one thing me can say then can't take away name Sean Paul from him. Because he
But
have a
if
brand.
yeah, but if him benefit, you
But
know, it
but
wouldn't come out a forward and not complain about something
no,
if him
him
benefit
benefit
from.
from it somewhat, man. Maybe not to the
Yeah, but
extent
not the
when would I
long run.
want
At
it.
the long run, him a look for, you know, at the long run, him realize, you know, cause remember initially, you know, when you do business, you know, you not think about 10, 20 years, you know, it's when you're seasoning, you know, you realize how
That's
other
why me did
people,
pose the question earlier, you know, to me. That's why me did ask, what if he him did do things differently, meaning make some major investments and something with the whatever advance him did get. Maybe him would have
yeah,
see things differently
but
now.
yeah,
So
yeah, but probably not
wait
get the
no,
money to do that.
wait no. Remember, so then get the big money, man. So may I ask, with him saying that younger artists can still whatever because it is a stepping stone. Maybe what I tell them to do really is yes, you can sign to a label or whatever, but whatever advance you get, you make sure say you make use of it, me no know. You understand what me I say, Dan? So
Yes. What in regard to Sean Paul, I was surprised as well when I listened to your playback, and I
mm-hmm,
found out that Sean Paul didn't actually own his masters. The thing is,
mm-hmm.
that even makes me, I even start to think that maybe Shabba Ranks doesn't own his masters as well, because back in the days, that's what's been going on. Even to this day, that's what's been going on with these people. So, right now, Sean Paul is a household name. So, he didn't sign a deal, he wouldn't be, his name wouldn't have been recognized as it is now. So,
Mm-hmm.
and because of his experience and the status of his music in terms of across the world, that's the reason why he can actually come and speak out now. Because
Right, right.
before when he was a nobody, I reckon he would
Mm-hmm.
have feared to actually come out and speak like this. But he's made his money already. The only thing is, as I said, the generational wealth that he's looking on. he's got some
Right.
he's got some songs that will continue playing in clubs in Europe forever, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
he's thinking about now. But there's many other DJ songs that won't get that airplay because what happened is I realized is that most DJ songs they only last for like 2 to 3 months and then they're like disposable music and people want to hear new stuff. If you notice, even like a man like Lexus, right? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Lexus is hungry and Lexus is looking at food right now. Lexus songs are not playing in Europe and are not playing worldwide anymore. So because these, as I said, most DJ music are disposable. You know what I mean? You have to
No,
be-
man, Dan. So I disagree, Dan. So
uh,
I would ever say his music is not playing. His music is playing cause dancehall people in the Europe more appreciate the 90s dancehall than even the current. To be honest with you, and a lot of places would appreciate like Alexis always I go play. A lot of those, 'cause Alexis have songs, a lot of them, so me not gonna take that still, you know what I mean? Songs I go play, a lot of artists will cut forward, people go song. Just like you have the mother, the forward, them songs them I go ever play in a countries. So we now go send the people them song now go play ever, I'll
no,
disagree on that.
Timmy, what I'm saying, like a Mavado songs, Mavado sing more of a cultural songs, and his songs is like he's a sing J, a proper sing J. So his songs will have more longer shelf life on it. If you understand what I'm trying to get at.
No,
Yeah,
but even
Lexus
Lexus
have
have
songs.
some song.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yes,
Them man they have song where
and
I
it
go
catchy.
play. Yeah, I go play
Well,
favor, brother. It might
I
not
heard
be
that.
a big thing now or nobody no remember who is Alexis, but trust me, have song back then.
Yeah,
Well,
Pete
in
Nick
terms,
DJ
can't hold man
Omen, bless
again.
up yourself.
When
in,
them song the drop in a party mash up, you probably not go dance or party around the world, but everybody party different.
well,
You know
I
what I
Yeah,
heard
mean?
man. We not talk about just Jamaica space, We are talk
Yeah,
about
a
different
world. No,
countries, and you have people who respect
yeah,
certain kind of music up to this
true,
day.
exactly, yeah, yeah.
well, I heard these songs them mostly play in like like the Spanish market where like Charlie Blacks is
And that's why I
that's
say him
where
I go have a one and two song
Yeah,
where
yeah, Rick,
I
yeah,
go
Rick,
continue to live.
yeah, Rick. At the moment, yeah, no, play at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, but in regard to signing, enough ghetto youths out there who just looking a break, they're gonna still jump to sign because they with the big money where they're gonna get first. Because you know what we look at as well. Remember when Silly I heard they've been saying that Silly signed to some people, and then right away, intent run out and go and sign. So it just shows that people always trying to
Intense
more,
sign
more
though,
some years I'm signed to some label or something. I don't know if it's
but we
true.
not have no proof to that
Mhm.
because him do one album or EP or whatever it is with one particular label. No mean saying sign. I mean not see nothing out there where say him actually signed to the label or signed to the something else. So me no know, I can't say
Yeah.
him sign.
Because remember
Big
even
up
this
yourself,
guy,
Tisha. Bless up sis.
remember this
Big up
guy,
yourself, Tish.
remember this guy Cranium, right? We
Hmm.
know he's fine, and he's
Remember this guy, Cranium is still here.
yeah,
Me a
but
trouble your
yeah, but
dance though. Go
yeah, but
on,
yeah,
talk.
remember Cranium, right? He done
Yeah.
a 360 deal. I don't know what that is, but it seems to me that's not really a good deal to do a 360 deal. And in terms
That
of
girl Shernette, Neek World, bless up on herself.
and in terms of dancehall, right? When I've been
Mm-hmm.
growing up, I heard loads of big singers and
Dancer,
DJs
your
said that
phone, me can't hardly hear you. You're done in
Wait,
us.
pause me there. Probably my pause me so your phone can.
sometimes when somebody else come on, like Josie, come on now. My phone goes. I don't know what's wrong.
Alright, go on talk now. May I hear you better?
Okay, what I realized as well is that from I was growing up, I heard loads of dancehall artists said that once they sign a deal, right,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they can't they wanna as a artist, you wanna put out certain lyrics, certain songs, and like the deal that you signed, these people are telling you what type of song they want you to do. Like they, if you want to do like a cultural song or a dancehall song, you know what I mean? They're dictating to you to say, listen, we don't want you to do that type. We want you to do just
Mm-hmm.
level one.
Once you sign to them, they make the decisions, brother.
Yeah, and then what happen is after say give them 3 to 4 years, and then their career just fade out because remember that if you're not putting out music and people not hearing from you after a while, your thing just frizzle out because they always have young artists coming up and people want to hear
Mm-hmm.
always want to hear new acts. So I think that kind of destroy your creativity as well when you sign because you have to go by their rules. You can't create certain songs that you as a artist, you know what I mean? It's all about creativity. So once you sign a deal, you have to
Mm-hmm.
play by their rule, and that kind of weaken your thing. But the smart ones would actually, when they get that first money, they would invest it. But most ghetto youths are people who's coming from the poor life, um, who like the bling and start to find themselves in certain company. Them just going out like like when they was talking about like people not breaking bread or people not turning up a dance hall. Me used to hear some of the selectors them I say how much some artists they want people to play their music, but them don't see them come a dance. You used to have most of these local guys who used to hang out with the hottest artists and them have to wear the most bling and the nicest car and the whole of girls and them fall into that trap. So after a while when things not working out, then them realize that after learning the business now, when them get older and more mature, them realize that that first money that they got was
Mm-hmm.
just a stepping stone, and they didn't actually use it to invest on it for it to make money for harder times. It's just like a athlete. When you reach say 35, you're considered a old man. So whatever you make when you're young and fresh, you have to try and put it to good use, so you don't go broke. You
All
know what I
right.
mean?
Black Art say take the advance and invest it outside of music by host, etc. Robbie Fowler was a top striker for Liverpool in the 90s when footballer wages wasn't passing 50k per whatever. You must see year, must say. And yet he has over 300 properties.
Okay, that must be the artist, the footballer my wife was talking about. There's a guy who he had a injury.
Mm-hmm.
He invested money in property
Anonymous,
and
bless up yourself. Benjamin Garden, bless up. Me not
yeah.
hear you, Danzo.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this guy, right? He had a football injury, and the money that he made off football before, he invested in property. Now he own like almost
Me
right
hardly
near
I
the
hear
house.
you dance, so you're gone back down in a one hole or
Well,
something.
okay, all right. Let
Yeah,
someone
me I
else
hear you
go
now.
on.
Me
Okay,
I
yeah.
hear you now.
Yeah, in regard to the footballer, right? I heard this guy he got a injury and he invests his money in properties. So you know what I mean. So now that his career is finished because of the injury, he is wealthy because he invests in properties. So this is
Mm-hmm.
what most of these guys should do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But as I
bless up
said,
yourself in a Rick for the super chat donation. That him say real talk Danzo.
yeah,
Artists must learn to invest.
yeah. Because all right, look at me, man. I'm not an artist because I never make it as all I wanted. But I
Mm-hmm.
came to England and I was paying rent until I buy a place, until I can rent out place because it's an investment. So when I die, my kids can enjoy the benefit of my hard work. So at least I die, leave something for the younger, for the next generation. I never come
Another
here and waste my time.
another it look like Sean Paul I worry about.
Hmm. Yeah, but as I
Kali,
said with
bless up
Sean,
yourself, sis.
at one point, I was even saying to someone that Sean Paul don't have to do songs anymore because of the way all his songs are international. But re- now I've heard about what happened in terms of his masters and stuff. He will have to
Mm-hmm.
try and pull himself back just to have that generational wealth.
Alright,
Real thing, man.
quick question.
Spar White?
You know, yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
quick question, right?
You want to know, me will not talk about arts I get deposit from them. How
Me
much
hardly
money
I hear you
you are
though.
check say it's much me on the check say artists I get deposit. Can't get no portion of money now.
Me not
So
hear what you
maybe
say.
them get 100,000 and when all right, me call back, me soon call back.
Alright.
Okay,
Timmy?
yeah.
Yeah, our done so go on.
Okay, yeah. So as I
Mhm.
said, investment is good, but most of these young artists who's coming up, some of them haven't really been around people who would want to help them physically.
Dancer, before you go any further, and on the premise of invest, remember, the artist
Mhm.
first have to be educated about the business of investing too, So
True.
the premise of investing to the artist first have to learn how to save and manage their money the right way. You understand me? Because really and truly, it's not a rocket science to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Some of them artists probably don't even know math or simple math, and that probably I kill them or eat them up, them way there. So they don't know the currency between the US and the Jamaicans or certain vibes or this or that. So they need to be more educated on the business of investment before them go invest. Cause you can go invest and lose, why you go invest your first advance money and lose for, you know? It don't make no sense.
Yeah, but
So
if you yeah, but
I better them save the advance money
yeah,
are
but Timmy,
and when it comes to advance money and deals, a lot of the artists is not wrong with signing deals, but you can it's the length of the deals of which the artists them are signing and the type of deal and
yeah,
what
but
you are agreeing to. Because you
Timmy,
can sign a deal for a 1 year, well on the done so. You can sign a deal for a 1 year or 2 years. Like for example, now me can give an example. Like you have the LeBron James. LeBron James in the NBA, him can worth 500 million. Why him don't take a deal for all 5 years or 10 years, 500 million? Is because of the market. The market change every year. You understand me? So you have to for a person know like a LeBron James, him sign the 1 year deal because it gives him leverage, it gives him more mobility, it gives you flexibility. So if it decides all the company or labor which you're signed to as in upward to their deal, you can decide to walk away mutually. It's because you got a 1 year deal. But if you sign to a 4 year or you sign to a non-avoid deal, then or a long length deal, then is it me I say so it becomes a problem with it. So because it becomes a deal where you can't get out of it until you have to go pay your money. And them deals is what all fuck up enough of them artists. So it always are the type of deals and the length of the deals in my perspective.
yeah, but Timmy, most of these young artists when they're coming up, right? What happen is they're so anxious to get their name out there, and when they hear about a deal, most of them just run to it right away. Cause them say, "Oh, maybe I'm gonna sign with Island Records and so on so on." So to them, you know what I mean? They think it's a really big deal, and it's a big deal. But the thing is, because they haven't got people behind them who can educate them in terms of signing a contract on what to look for and the pitfalls and all of that. So you can get a lawyer to look over the contract before you sign it and spend time. Because most of them feel like if they speak back to the people that who's offering them the contract, they might not get it. So they want to appease these people, so they just run ahead and sign it. But the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
people
but Dan,
know
so
that.
again, I don't want you to misconstrue me though. I'm not
Bless
against
up
them getting a
yourself,
contract though.
CV.
You understand me? Big up, big up yourself, DMR News. What I'm saying is, Bridget, I'm not against the contract. I'm saying though is the length and the type of contract which you're agreeing to sign. Cause a lot of these artists don't read their contract. Like, let's be real though. You know,
No,
I
definitely not.
enough of them read and don't understand. Cause because a person can read doesn't mean him understand them I read.
Yeah, but
You understand me?
some stuff might be hidden in the fine print as well. And it's like normally, if to sign a contract, you have to have your lawyers to go over it, give it a certain amount of time, and then you have to go through it with you. You know what I mean? And it should actually show you certain things that you need to speak to the people I'm about in regard to the contract. But most of them don't really take time out to do that either. But as I said, and right now when Sean Paul came out and he mentioned all that, right? He is a real man to actually come out and let people know all this time because people like myself have the perception I have of him in terms of the music and how big he is. You know what I mean? It's like a mind blowing news when you hear all this. You know what I mean? So as I said, for him to actually come and speak out and say stuff like this, he still kind of open up people's eyes and younger artists' eyes to what's going on. Even though we see that even this girl here, who is not so right in the head, what's her name again? Jada Kingdom, she's going through her moments now. You know what I mean? So this is an eye opener to a lot of upcoming artists. You know what I mean? To make sure that they do the things the right way. But it's going to be hard, as I heard you said before. Um, international to become international, you have to literally sign away your rights and everything like your musical demos, whatever. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And most people who are poor and don't really have certain money, they are looking the fast way out.
Mm.
What? Finish. No time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Black
yeah.
Art say
And
all you need to know is on the internet for them to learn also. Find a management team that knows business all around, not just music. If we lotto today, if you win lotto today, they won't just give you the money.
you know, you know, with the Champal situation, yeah, it's good for Champal forward out and expressing himself still. It's good, you know what I mean, in that sense, but it also sad though, bridging, you know what I mean, especially a person in your statue, you know what I mean, like me personally wouldn't expecting that though, you know what I mean, yeah, you know what I say, them thing there's like, wow, you know. But like I say, if me see it happen to the biggest of the artists, them. So no undergrading to Sean Paul, but compared to them, he's nobody.
CV say entertainment is a very volatile industry. Tisha say a lot of 80s and 90s artists go broke and they end up with regular jobs. This is why you see artists start venturing out in branding and other ways to make money. It's a short-lived career. CV said it's a dog eat dog world. No matter how you know people, trust and love them, they can F you over.
Yeah, that's true. Because the thing is, not most of the time, a lot of these people when they're making the money and the money is coming in fast, they're thinking to themselves, "This is gonna happen all the time. I'm a rich now. I'm not gonna get broke." And they think the money is gonna always keep coming in, and that's where
Hmm.
they go wrong.
True. And because of the misconception of previous acts, is it me I say? Because when you have people of previous generation that is not teaching the youth them, because even though Shampar said I can watch the interview though, you know what I mean? But even though him said that still that, you know what I mean? It's still it's like if not to, like you have to go further, like, me they want him to like, like give more detail, you know what I mean? And that's why, it don't really make the sense a person expose or come out and speak on issues if you're not going to in depth or detail it out. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, you know what I mean? But if you want me to use my brain, it's no problem, you know what I mean? I use my brain to get it, say, yo, John, no, it's just fucked up on your end and on your generation and your kids then.
But
You know what I mean? But
Timmy, you
mhm,
know that? Have you ever heard the saying, you never see smoke without fire? When I looked the other day, I was saying that, you remember that the world snitch and his followers and start to beat, trying to go at Sean Paul. But as I said, you never see smoke without fire because when Sean Paul was helping, saying, putting all these people on an album, at the same time, he was trying to help himself. He's not necessarily helping all these young artists, even though they would have got help through it. So it's just that. with the reception now of what's went on with his music, with his,
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean,
course he
now
want
on
to
your
help
rise.
himself. Yeah,
Yeah,
him
I
man, him
realize
man
that.
tell us say him no want to rise, but him man want me don't know about it, but him probably want him probably a try say if him can, even though
Hmm.
him sell albums where millions still, you know what I mean, but him probably want to have something from like a solo,
That a
a
first
solo act
lady
and
Ivan bless up. Timmy CV say, but Timmy, it's a short interview. Now put it on Sean Paul. Anthony, them ask the question, they edit the show.
Yes,
Hey,
because they want,
yo, but CV, I'm just going off what him says still, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? It's no problem still, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not gonna go too hard, you know what I mean? Yeah. Mm.
and have you know,
But even if him say that, that's a short span, DBG, probably don't want you the long leg.
and Timmy, you know
Mm-hmm.
that, you know how the plaza chief them was going after him, as well was going after Sean Paul, and the first they was going, even though they keep going at Alkaline and Movado, they feel threatened by Sean Paul, knowing that he's a big international artist
Mm-hmm.
and he's working with young artists. So you find that oh, loads of Jamaican youths are, or loads of Jamaican people are, they try to run on to the next best thing. So because he's more of an international artist, much more than a Cartel is not an international artist like a Sean Paul, they feel as if he come and establish himself as a professional international artist and he's working with young youths. Their thing is gonna get frazzled out because they've been trying to smother Alkaline, and Alkaline is way above them because if you look at the music and see whenever he releases songs, how much play and how Alkaline feels on a level, they feel threatened by Sean Paul coming in and working with the young youths. That's why they're try to start tear down the Sean Paul.
Sean
You know what I
Paul.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
even though Sean Paul is working with these young artists, and at the same time he's trying to build himself back off of them as well, because in Jamaica he doesn't, Sean Paul doesn't have the street cred as other artists, because Jamaican people, as soon as you make it and you reach abroad and you're doing it, being come international, it's like they don't want to hear from you anymore. But then so you cross over now and your thing is like watered down. It's not, you know what I mean? So that stronghold or that respectability, him have it abroad more than what him have in Jamaica. Do you know what I mean?
And yeah, and more so still with that though is the label with them signed to that kind of draw them from that though, from not interacting with their culture and keeping the roots still, you know. Cause if you sign to overseas artists, it draw you away from your culture into theirs. So you're basically there to kind of give the sound of vibes, cause you have an accent, you know,
Yeah.
and certain swag to your thing. So you're there to give the sound a look of vibes, you know. With the Beyonce baby boy, give a look of vibes at them thing there, but really and truly, you have a lot of them where them draw overseas to try to get the overseas market because of one hit or, you have all like the Samantha J them and them one hit, them draw away from the culture, the place where really instead of continue to stay in tune with the culture and the people, them, you know what I mean? Them fly away and lost that. So that is, but it works for him still. You know, I mean, I say it never worked for him, because at the end of the day, you get to have the name Champagne still, you know
It
what I
works for
mean?
him.
But you
It
can't go put that
works.
on all of that on the people, them still, it's a collective of different things still,
It works for him and it gives him a big voice out in the international space. And even in Jamaica, we know the name Sean Paul is a big name, and no matter what the eight of them doing in Jamaica, the one them who's looking against him, they can't stop him as a big name artist who's done it for Jamaica culture, for the Jamaican culture out in the big wide world. Do you know what I mean? So as I said, I respect his honesty to actually let people know
Yeah,
that
me too. Me too. Yeah, I respect the honesty too. Yeah, I respect it. True. I respect a person will tell me who they really are, be that just, be themselves still, So if just be himself still and I talk the truth still, So now it happen to a lot of artists and them dark up talk. So You know, you have to give him, you have to give him that credit at least. You know, if nothing else.
Me have ask now a question. Pan a level. Big up everybody. That's what I want.
Big
Bless
up
up
yourself.
yourself,
Yeah, bless up
CV.
TV.
When Sean Paul Vice give me the light. Do you know how much money Sean Paul had in his pocket?
How
No.
much? A
Sean,
penny?
Sean Paul had nothing. Sean Paul was offered, he asked for I think 1,500 or $2,000 to Vice the song. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yo, the dog we're getting the rhythm never have the money. So he must say, John, no, him did it and you don't know nothing and go on and dog a 800 the dog didn't say him have same link him back and say yeah, we take 800 and say Vice the song.
Mhm.
You understand me? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I say that to say, yo, you see, a lot of people look on the industry and them look on it. Them listen to Sean Paul interview, but them not understand the full scope of what Sean Paul I say. Sean Paul
Yeah.
now say him not own him all him royalties, you know. He must say, you see the
Yeah.
big song them, him not
Mm-hmm.
own them there. You see me? He don't own
Mm-hmm.
those. Him have Dirty
Okay.
Rock label for a long time and he put up many work. If you ever notice that there's a difference in the level of promotion. People I will say, yo, comes when you put out dancehall song them, yo, them not really get no bag of views them, but when you put out them other song, yeah, because once a label behind it, the label do
Mm-hmm.
everything. When I input out him on a thing, them he might struggle to get a million view because
Okay.
no investment no in it like that at a independent thing.
Mm-hmm.
Much like any independent artist. And when I say it shows you the level because if I look upon it and say, all right, even though he's Sean Paul known across the world, and him have 3.5 or whatever million subscriber, when he put out a song, him struggle to get all 100,000, 200,000 views sometime. Because even though it's 3 million pointed people, I don't know if they're real, I don't know if they're on the web, I don't know what they are, but them not tuning in the way they should. But you notice when you put out an international project, them tune in. Which means a promotion I do this, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
marketing team.
People
Mm-hmm.
investment to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
labels now go invest them kind of money they are promoting something if them now expect a
Get
big
back
return.
something in return, right?
So they know how much it takes to put something out there and they know what's coming from it, especially the industry set up now and dancehall music not really sell like that. Them have
Mm-hmm.
to invest in the pop Sean Paul where digestible across the world and them can sell it universally. Those are the ones they invest in. So me I just say that to them because people say Sean Paul not own this and Sean Paul this and Sean Paul that. Sean Paul did not make any mistakes in his career by selling his royalty. You can't make a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mistake when you not have nothing.
True.
You see me like Sean Paul because of the contracts he took. Without
Mm-hmm.
those
Mm-hmm.
contracts, Sean Paul wouldn't be the mega star. Sean Paul
That's
wouldn't
not
own.
true.
So
Because
CV,
number
so
one,
it
Jamaica still not accept Sean Paul, meaning if you understand what me I say.
so
Where
CV, so is those big songs that he's talking about where him saying won't be able to leave it for his youth?
no that obviously that him matter about him not have more like mother song them when release the
Yeah, man,
Island
he's saying
Records.
big hits them.
If you listen matter about him mother song them and must say him release them to Island Records and
Right,
them thing
right.
there and stuff. As I said, if you're taking from it, you have to listen to what he's actually saying and not just draw from assumptions because
Mm-hmm.
him does talk about what Sean Paul answer Anthony say is all right, so you really don't want none of those records for those big hits you have?
Big
I said
hits, right.
no big hits
Mm-hmm.
and they show the plaques on the wall at that moment. So they're referring to the
True.
plaques on the wall, the major hits that he have.
Mm-hmm.
So people are blow it out of proportion. May I tell you, say just like Michael Jackson, just like Beatles, just like Celine Dion, you name anybody, major artists won't own the royalties unless them somehow buy it back.
Yeah, which I mentioned that earlier. You have to buy it back. Yeah.
Because as me say, it's investments. Now, you see the young artists them in the dancehall industry, you notice all them get millions of play fast. How can an artist get millions of play fast and them don't have a million subscriber?
That's a good question.
They might get the plays them because of marketing. Whether illicit or legit, it is still marketing. Money being spent to garner views, whether it's fake views or real views or whatever, it is still marketing. So
Mm-hmm.
so people see things and them see artists are pop and them say, yo, them artists are hot and da 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 da. Really and truly a money a spent.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to advance
TV.
them.
TV. I remember Shabba Ranks when they said he signed a $35 million contract, right? And then they started to talk about how much like he's making less because like the helicopter thing and all the clothing that he used to wear and the hotels and certain venues he has to pay out of that money. So most of that money is going back to the people who signed him and is paying him that money. So it's same as what you're saying.
That's business. I mean, that's business 101. Like, so where's the money supposed to come out of thin air?
Exactly, exactly.
I mean, if you believe the money's gonna come out of thin air, that's on you. Like, if you sign a contract and you took the money and you buy a car, the money got to come back from you. You know what I mean? That's common sense, unless a person is stupid. But then again, a lot of artists think a lot more money is gonna be made off of them. You know what I mean? I saw a thing where they offered Joe Buttons and them 20 million for the show for what, 10 years or something like that, and Buttons them turn it down because I guess he thinks he can make a lot more. And I was thinking,
He could hold it. He could hold the rights to his content and his creativity. Because sometimes you know, CV, sometimes when a person turn down certain contract, it's a creativity because you have certain levels of contract or what a person want to sign you to.
as me say, it's my time, I guess if it's a peace of mind thing, because in Chappelle's case, right, the white man was using Chappelle, right? And Chappelle turned down 50 million. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think people are stupid after time, and I'm gonna use
They say,
Chappelle.
nah, turn it down CV.
No, I'm saying, listen, if Chappelle had taken the 50 million, right,
Mm-hmm.
and do the stupid thing them and continue doing stupid thing and losing creativity, once that contract is up, he could have taken that 50 million and done so much more for his people. You know what I'm saying? He could have gone back to Africa, invest that into development like Akon. I'm just saying, like, people put their pride in their ego. You know what I
True.
mean? Sometimes
Yeah, which is right. Which is right. Do a CV. Which is right. Which is
But
right. But
sometimes it's principle as well, because I remember this guy in England, right? He's a mechanic, and they had a show in England, and it's really, really good, right? And they got a contract to do the same show. Who's that? They got a contract to do the same show in America, and they was offering big money, and the main mechanic turned it down because he said that they wanted to lie, and he whatever he does it with the best of his ability, and he wasn't
Oh, I've stopped my playing at them background.
uh, okay. And he wasn't interested in doing a half-ass cut corner thing because he believes in his craft, and that's one of the reasons why him and the guy who get the contract, they was working like 5 to 6 years together, have a good TV show in England, but it was gonna be mega bigger in America. And the other guy went for it, but the main mechanic said no, he's not doing it, and he came back and just reviewing cars in England because he said he's not
I
gonna
know.
do it for that.
I just said that doing a dancer. As me did I listen to CV live not too long ago. Him a talk about even and the signing and certain um levels like people for Lego them ego. Yeah, you're right, Bridget. And that level, like, sir, it's like a person might have a rhythm because CV say to him even good a great analogy with all a man and make all a bad rhythm. But because him feel like say him now go make the money or him feel like him should have make fun it, him now go sell it or put it out or whatever it may be. You
Mhm.
understand me? So him lose even the benefit when could have gained to even manufacture another rhythm to appetize the first rhythm to gain what the first rhythm never able to gain. Is it me I say because I probably the ego that kind of block that. Is it me? So I get it though. I get the both side. I get why a man wouldn't and I get why a man should. Is it me I say because some people don't look at the on the long extent of things. You know, people just have short sighted.
Hold on, hold on. Have you any of y'all ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness? The movie
No.
Watch
Pursuit.
that show there already.
All right, with Will Smith, right? No,
Mm-hmm.
I've never sat down and watched it, and one of the reason I don't because I already knew what it was about. You,
Mm-hmm.
you see, he's an inventor, and he had a dream. You know, what I'm saying a project that he's working on, and he and his kid went homeless
Mm-hmm.
because he was pursuing his dream, his happiness.
Right. And him get all offers and him not take it because
In
he must say at this him want for him thing.
him know where him
Hmm.
want, and him go
Right.
homeless with him youth. Now you see,
Mm-hmm.
in the end, it worked out for him. Well, let me tell you,
Now
there
everybody lucky so.
there are many
True.
people it don't work out for. And let
True.
me tell you, as an entertainer and I have children,
Mm-hmm.
fuck this pursuit of happiness shit. Because yo, I feel at them. If me not provide for them, then what? No matter after that. So me can if me make them homeless and drag them through the mud and then eventually become rich and give them everything, it don't change the experience with them go through.
Mm, true.
So as a parent, no, my job is to make sure say me not do that to them. So when the man them a say yo, Chappelle and them a say yo, the black race and this and that. Okay, but all right, know that you did not take the contract. What have you done for the black race other than you saying you stand up? You stood up. You stood up against the man. You stood up against the man. But let me tell you something. In order to make a difference, you have to be in the game. People want to make difference on the outside. That don't work. Got to get inside the game and make a difference. So, me just show all Joe Buttons as me say with him, 20 million. If you're able to do so much with nothing, imagine what you could do with 20 million. Real estate, so much other things. You can flip that. I mean, you can lose it, if you not make right investment. But you could flip 20 million into a billion. What want to say
True.
about that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I say, it's logics, is logical and the points that you have point out still, But on the perception of the person in the talk of, they view it on a more of a creativity beneficiality than probably what we would have think of it like saying you just deal with it because of the sake of the money or what you can do with it. So I get his point and I get your point. But
There's
because
always Timmy, there's
yeah.
always two sides because, as I said, I know this comedian in Jamaica. No, in England, and most Jamaican might know him. He's of Jamaican parentage called Lenny Henry. And my wife and loads of black people I know they don't like him. And I find him funny, but apparently they said he did a couple of years back he did some jokes where he's been laughing at and disrespecting his own race and disrespecting black people black people in Africa. So even though he's a household name in England, a lot of black people don't like him. They see him as a coconut and they see him as a seller. He made his money and you know what I mean, he can live, but the legacy that he leaves behind him is like it's always going to be tainted because of the fun he made of his own people for the enjoyment of these white people. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. It depends on the man and it depends on his persona in terms of some people do it for the money and some people do it for their for the hype. Some people do it for the what I call it now, the self gratification, and the next man might do it out of honor. You know what I mean?
Like,
So
like, like,
it
like
depends
me
on the man.
personally, if I was in Joe Budden's shoes, I would take the 20 million and rotate it still. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't do that. So he's not me. He's not CV. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And you see the outcome of it, right? And I think the show not even do good like it used to be still, you know what I mean? So, a gamble, which is him lose at the end, so it's an experience where you have to learn from too. Isn't it? Cause you have even academics by himself is a better viewed podcaster. Hello?
Yeah,
Yo,
right.
yo,
Okay.
me like the part of the dog say, yo, you're the man, the man, I'm looking at the mirror right now and say, yo, the man say him sell out him culture. You see me, so I Sheppel with a face to sell out him culture conversation. But let me tell you something. Everybody look up to Jay-Z. Everybody look up to Puff Daddy. In general speaking, right? Jay-Z's a sellout. Puff Daddy's a sellout. Kanye West is a sellout.
Exactly. But they make their money.
You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. When I say Jay-Z is a sellout, I just want people to understand who Jay-Z is. Jay-Z is a dude that used to sell crack to his own people. Jay-Z came up off selling crack to his own people. You know what I'm saying? When I say I love Brooklyn, Marcy, you used to sell crack to your own people. So, you see how that crazy life is? All right, these dudes, right? They're buying back royalties for their brothers and their cohorts to look good. Ask Puff Daddy why he won't sell makes back his royalties.
I thought he
Why?
did. He gave it back already, didn't he?
I don't know. From last time I said yeah for them in the 4 million, me not check back from them time when he turned him down the last time. Black Rob dead. Practically broke, fam. Why you ain't hold Black
Yeah,
Rob
true.
down?
Yeah.
I mean, why you ain't ever check on homie? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, when Beanie went to jail, yeah, I mean, yo, Jigga left Beanie hanging, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just saying that people out here, you understand me? Them not understand the game. You see me? Because these guys are the black, what would you call them? The black icons, the black legends, right?
Yeah.
But these black legends ain't about black as they seem. They only
All about the
pretending.
money for them.
Yeah, they're pretending because they want to be our kings. You know what I mean? They want to be our kings and our queens. So when they tell you black kings and black queens, they're not talking about us. They're talking about themselves. We're the peasants. They ain't about to help us come up. They will help each other at the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they ain't for us. We are supposed to worship them. And that people don't understand. That is why they don't facilitate people coming up. They don't do that. So when you hear Jigga and Beyonce buying back DMX royalties so that his kids can have it, like stuff like that, it's all optics. It's all about them looking like even bigger kings and queens. They had it again. Look at them. They performing miracles out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the game.
But I true doing us, CV and we just find out. It's just like, it's like it's a rerun of Michael Jackson when he was buying back a lot of these persons' royalties, before him passed away. So I think it's just a look good name, just like even at the NFL, you once did a deal with the Kaepernick situation, and then the Kaepernick situation come down, because the man still not playing at the league, I mean the same league which you become partnered with. So there's a lot of aspect though, but with the Mias royalty, me feel me not too sure me stand corrected, is me, but me feel like me did heard or saw that in the get it, and it must worth like 20 million.
Honestly, I don't know if he did end up getting the car with people put pressure upon Puffy.
Yeah, a
People
lot
put
of people, man. True.
Cause you are here talking about black this and black that, help our brothers and sisters, but you holding your own brother down. So people is like, nah, fam, you gonna have to, you can't be out here tricking us. You have to fix this up.
Yeah.
So we just showing the world, like, people. All right, you see, when I talk, sometimes I gotta put it into perspective. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen. You see a T-shirt say black business and black this and black that. All right, great. But see, when I put it on the microscope and show you a picture of it now, all right, Popcorn says unity. Bounty say unity, but they fight against Alkaline.
Right. It don't make sense.
Toya say black business, or Toya say upliftment. So get to youth rise up. Get to you for make it in a life, right? Oh, get to you for make it in a life. But do not fight, don't want to get to youth.
True. No make sense.
So it's all this facade. Yo, unity. Yo, but yo, screw him. Yo, dirt for him. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, all theatric.
so I don't buy into that stuff. So me just put it on a microscope to show you from a perspective of someone where as in Alkaline, I face the same kind of situation me I talk about where black people just make attack, chat. But when it come down to it, them still are every man for themselves. Dog.
True.
That's our reality. You see me? And I'm telling you, it in everything. I see it in a vlogging, I see it in a music, I see it in a friend, around friend. Trust me, it is ugly. When it come down to some time where people are fighting over scraps. People are killing each other over scraps.
True.
So
yeah, when nothing now go on, man. As soon as something start go on, man, it become the target. It's sad, but the true virgin is like, you know,
The moment
you
you
know.
start elevate a problem.
But and the concept of a lot of these black rich, even Oprah, you know what I mean? A lot of them they not really do for the people, like do for the people, and really do it for the name and the good name, because you don't know um um Oprah have the local college fund where she issue in South Africa still is. I mean, I say about the school what she deal with it for, you know what I mean, it's our own school which she write off millions and millions on tax off right a year time. So it's still not really like, and the goodness is still, generate the charity and wagwan in America amongst even the blacks them in America. You have to try for me personally, I'm about cleaning up your household before you clean up somebody else's still. You see me I say? Yeah. We are for every black people, but we have to first focus and try to deal with our situation and clean up. So the lot of the black rich actors them, the musicians them, and have to help on the brother and the sister and the own household, brethren. You see me I say? Invest. You know what I mean? Deal with the thing the right way. And even see him even area all upon the concept of even Jada Kingdom and her situation with the suing, You see me? And on the basis of our emotions, brethren, like I totally get you, brethren, like cause you don't know she have a bipolar tendency still. You see me I say? But then you go up on all the business aspect of it too. Where me I say the point and where you point out on the business aspect, I totally agree with it. Is it me I say? Because at the end of the day, if you sign certain things you don't know, you have to make double to even make back where you're getting advanced. And that's just even in a normal business, that's just typical, that's how it go. In any business you go, that's just how it go. Is it me? It's just like a basketball player, sign a basketball player for 100 million. Is it me I say sign to 100 million because you have to go get back, make back more that on top of the 100 where they invest. Is it me I say? So the basketball player there, that if you notice when basketball players sign a big contract and get a season ending degree, everybody start ball upon the mistake of the contract. I wonder if they make a mistake. The team probably all I think to reconstruct him contract now. I think they say, yo, listen man, you have got to take lower pay because listen, you're injured now, we have to go pay you and a play. So I saw it going in a business where the people invest and have to go put out the work to bring back that money there where them investing on you.
So when as I say, you want to use sport as an example. So when you sign the contract with the team, right? So you sign with Knicks. So you as a player, you're supposed to be the superstar.
Right.
As a superstar, you're supposed to sell tickets. You're supposed to sell
Right.
merch,
Jersey.
tickets, merch, another state, whatever merch it is. You see me? I say
And
hats,
seats.
everything. So you're supposed to fill them seats, sell them merch. Fill them seats, sell them merch. The moment you stop selling seats and selling merch, then yo, we got a problem. See, I'm signing you for 100 million, which means say you have to go sell more than 200 million in
True.
merch and
Yeah.
seats.
A whole heap of work that. That's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? That is a lot of pressure though. 500, just imagine that.
That's the reality. That is but that's business. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna sign Kobe Bryant or LeBron James and them if they can't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know
So,
you can do it. That's why those people get the money they get, because they do it and they do it over and over. Even for Kobe pass and gone, you notice his merch is still top selling. Because
right.
even in debt, that man is making them the money. You know what I'm
Even,
saying?
even, 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 even right now, him wife, I think, supposed to re-sign with Nike, and she turned down the re-signing.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Nike are bad right now. Nike well want to re-sign too.
Get that, as I said, even in debt. And you know what I'm saying? Like retired Jordan still making Nike great. Come on, Jordan still about selling sneakers out here, fam. How many years
Exactly.
ago Jordan retired? So even in retirement, still making them bulls money.
True.
Still making Nike money. That's just how it is. So people, the truth is, man, people gotta understand. It's business. 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 And Jada, as a Jada don't understand the business, and that's why I feel sorry for Jada, because the people that Jada deal with, they're seasoned veterans, seasoned vet. They've done it with artists after artists. They work with the top of the tops in the business, so they know the game. Everybody has said Jada this and Jada that. Yo, they're working with a girl that is volatile.
Yeah.
They're working with a little volcano. They know what she is. They know who she is. They know she's a straight firecracker. And they know she got issues. And they chose to work with her. But you know what she don't understand? Who they are.
Right. Cause she also said there was people she trusted and was like family. So me not understand why them artists are signed to people and I consider it as brother and sister and family, and like business are business.
A
You
business,
know, they
Timmy,
no brother, no sister, no
no,
cousin, no family.
Timmy, you gotta understand, nah, fam. That's why I say you gotta pay attention to it. That's not the convo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what's happening. Yo, as I said, me and my manager, right? We're like
Mm-hmm.
family, right? When he became my manager, it wasn't like, we were family, you know what I'm saying? We're cool. But through the process of traveling and going all over the world and having each other back and stuff like that, right? That's how you become like family. It's the
Oh, so they was
process.
par and they was like friends before. Them was
Oh,
like
no,
par
no,
before.
we don't even know if they were like friends. It might have been straight business.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay attention to the conversation of what she's saying. She's saying, yo, I trusted them like family, because in order to let somebody manage your career, you gonna trust them with your career, right? So they have to
Mhm.
earn your trust. You don't just pick up your stuff and give it to somebody. You don't leave somebody in your house if you don't trust them. You don't
Right.
pass over your
I agree.
password, your
Yeah.
information. So this person had to earn your trust. So they earn your trust, and then after they earn your trust, then obviously that's how they get you, because it's the person closest to you that's gonna stab you with that knife in your back.
Right.
So I know a lot of people go and say they're not sorry for her, and that's cool and all. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a heart. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You
I'm
don't
sorry
have.
for her though. I ain't gonna lie, Bridget. I'm not anything where I play with people money, dog. I don't play with that, Bridget. Especially people that don't even have nothing, dog. Like, come on, I don't play that.
No,
You know
but
what I mean? So
I'm
no
saying
matter,
like
no matter.
people
I feel it, Bridget.
people listen to me. I say people look on things that way. All right, so 4 years into the contract, right? What is she, like 23? So she was like 19 when they picked her up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? 19. Um, there's this thing people don't really get, and I'm just gonna try to put it out here for y'all, man. When children go through trauma, right? Or even a grown person. But for children especially, you see, when you go through a piece of trauma, you stuck at that age. You know what I'm saying? So if she was 13 when she first went through a trauma, really and truly, say mentally she really just 13.
Yeah, because she's young, 19, them time when she signed. But
30.
she's 23 now.
So I'm just saying that's a 13-year-old mindset. So
Yeah.
not only she's young overall, what does I say? She still have a younger mentality than the age she is. It's not like she have a more older mentality than her age. She young and have a younger mentality. So you look on it, people feel sorry for a lot of artists who go through some stuff, and they were older and more knowing of the business,
Right.
and people feel sorry for them, but you don't feel sorry for a child. Like,
man.
that don't make no sense. Like, when me born out the industry, what them do to Alkaline, when me say what them do to Alkaline was a freaking kid. When Carbon Records then pick up Alkaline and them try to fuck over the youth career, and it was a kid.
True.
They put him in a shitty deal. He was out here performing, not making no money.
True. 18-year-old man.
Not making no bread. You know what I'm saying? And dude had to straight up like, cut off these people. Dash with them people here and run left them and go pick up him one assistant and make a manager.
True.
That's what he had to do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to feel sorry for them, because just think, when you see where your artist, how much people in that industry ever do what him do? That level of sacrifice and belief in yourself and your sister.
None. It takes bread. You have a whole heap of confidence that bread it takes.
Come
you have
on,
to
man.
really be confident.
Come on, it don't take a normal person to do something like that. So you can't expect
you have to be strong-headed too.
You can't expect her to be Alkaline.
True. She'll be herself.
Alka, that's what set him apart from everybody else. So, people look and say, well, Alka do this, Alka do that, because Alka, I mean, I tell you, say the chance we him take. I think people
They not think it. They not even think it.
when him do it, me not lie. At the time when him do it, me I said, what? I said, this sound crazy, man. Man, really? No, man,
so CV say never wait further ask him, man, if he thinks a good move that if he not afraid him Korea do this, I go down and not go on. The man say no.
I thought I'm not gonna lie. I was like, at the time, I was like, bro, this is some madness. What this man's doing? You know what I mean? I was like,
I was there with Alka though. I was like, hey, be Alka, man, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, man. We're gonna deal with it, man. New management, new thing.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Nobody was there. Like, nobody was there, man. Get out of here, man.
No, I'm capping though. I'm capping. I was fretting though. I was nervous though. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm capping. I said, no, Alka, please.
Like,
but then when we say Alka deal with it though, I'm gonna say, yeah. All right.
Yo, I remember like, dog, like back in the day, I'm like, yo, so what is this? What kind of job? Yo,
man.
Hey. That shit was great. That was
crazy. All on top of that too, the CV here, people all come out to fight the lad to me. I said, blood, the blood, that make me even more hungry, Bridges. I say, John, the people are go hard for the lad. We all bunty come out after the interview, everybody. I said, a devil and this. I said, John, them. I'm used to rate killer still, and after that, me no rate killer, Me nah lie, Yeah, man.
The pain and the fight and the hate and the lies don't win.
Tell me that song with love.
That me I tell you no. People don't understand them stuff here, dog, So me I say, like for example, people not like Jada and them say she this and that and that. At the end of the day, our personal feelings, we don't know what she had a young lad that maybe the daddy touch it and cut, maybe she try to be with the lad and the lad snuff. I don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that's personal. I don't know. Something happened between the two of them. What am I supposed to be over here and say? Shorty probably was in love with the dude.
Yeah, boy, I would tell
Come
why.
on. Come on, fam. You know what I mean? Like you gotta look at reality. You find out there was a little something was going on or something like she had a crush on Doggy and Doggy was like, nah son, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, she
You know what
probably
I mean?
really love him, man. She probably,
Or something, she tried to link up with the
Yeah.
dog and the dog showing her. And and you can't really decide for that because remember dog, me I tell you, yo, Alkaline one normal youth, Alka we make him wanna family no like him, You understand me? I understand that. No, normal man in a brother. Yo, remember saying
Yeah.
yo, them man in a brother. Yo, alright, look how the man move, dog. The man comes so boom and knocks drop him album, right? And me know all the people, me out here, so me know all people view things. People say, yo, dog, Knox album drop and the dog never post it. You say me, I say dog never post it, but oh, if you say the dog no post nothing, him not even post him one thing. And then days go by, you see the dog post something that thing. You see me, I say dog.
Yeah. Provoke you, yeah.
So if it
I
was
know you're gonna say something, him know them gonna say something,
All right. So imagine if couple man in a Knox ears,
Yeah,
and
true.
I say, yo,
But yeah.
do. You see me? I say like, I them with it, like, yo, the dog now,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, true.
apart. All right. So that me I try showing you say because of them thing there, it trust me. I see him thing going in Movado. Movado is another hombre. Where yo, the things that people say about Movado, yo, John, I shouldn't even do that. You see me? I say, shouldn't even know. Hey, out the road, some sit with say about the man them dog. In a normal road. That's all me I tell you. So if people follow them thing there, yo, the man them like
It
why is
can't
it
go right, man.
the man them vicious. Yo, I tell it, yo, dancehall is a corrupt. I mean, human beings corrupt still, so you know the thing.
Overall, yeah.
But
But dancehall, all the things set up, Bridging, you know what I mean? Nothing now going to be a drama, arms house, and the only person them who are calm and ease are the Lord and the God. You see me?
Yo,
Nobody,
Corona.
Corona stifle them, man.
Nuts.
I never
Where's
say,
about
yo,
Corona?
Eh?
Where's the Corona?
no, but that say, yo, the Corona have dancehall for that standstill. I be agree with that still. I be love it.
No, me say Corona tell we to wear mask, but he remove a lot of mask as well.
In a
Because
dancehall.
whole heap in a dance hall, because whole heap something surface during the whole Corona time.
Yo.
Yeah. No music, I just be a drama.
I mean, I tell music out there like, that's how I ask, Music out
Yo,
there like,
so okay. But probably should we not listen to it? Okay, but probably we just speak for myself still.
I that the thing to keep I said the music no the true I kind of put out don't or they even stop it. I want to tell you yesterday and we can't tell you exactly how we can't tell you Chronic drop video yesterday. Who else drop video yesterday? Whoever artist drop video Quada, Jaffras drop one, Jaffras drop one. Who else drop Iwater drop one? You see me I say who else? The whole party drop video yesterday.
CV, me rather go listen Conquer the World and Champion boy. I listen to New Level and Lock album.
So that's why when I say no new music no because when I listen to the people them so
That's a true CV. Me agree, cause me not listen right now. Me not even know say Panic did drop song yesterday video whatever.
yeah Panic
No.
Panic gone for the next level.
When say Panic
Panic hey Panic I run program.
When you want to get that dude there, I was in there.
Yo, listen, man. Panic out there. I run program for prison. Him say I put all it. I only him and Shop down link up again for murder people.
Judge.
No joke. No joke. I'll cartel boy I put out video too. When are they?
Then, but me see them a trend. Me see my trend 1 and 2. Name my trend 1 and 2.
Me just a show no what going on the road so no time.
Yeah.
But I follow
So when you say things are going, but I true we're blinded by the whole alkaline thing, so we not see what going.
You know, have no
Alright.
eyes. You know, no eyes for them. Ears.
Yeah, but I think Alkaline album has put a loads of these other people music and album on the bench because so much people, even the plaza sheeps them are highly anticipated to hear from Alkaline. That if you notice, even in the vlogging world, most vloggers are not so. When they're pumped and they're energetic and you hear they're talking about a song. You don't really. It's like everything is kind of on lockdown now. It feel like it's still on lockdown because you don't really feel that dancehall energy because it's like everyone is waiting on Alkaline albums really. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I feel anyway.
May I tell you, say, listen, Javinci drop a video today. When he TJ drop a video today, but as I show they say, the people ever put in beer work, but on the eyes and ears for them.
What? It's the alleged woman beater video.
Yeah, you know why? Alright, you see, you notice why I'm not tackle a topic then me not depend on something there. You see me I say, cause me a youth, me I tell you something. When me talk nothing but realness. You see me not have time for you attack TJ on something when clearly I run a joke. Now, the thing about joke, you can say 90% a joke, when them say true, most truth is said in jest.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. But he was joking at the same time, so me can't, you understand me I say? When me ever say, me know say a joke him a make. Even if I really saw him feeling a real life like him with a box on a woman, whatever, me can't say nothing about that. A joke, and him literally make a joke. And me make joke on my program. Imagine somebody if he take something on me say and just be like run with it. So it's like
True.
can't
And
do that.
that's what I'm saying in that humor there.
Yeah, so I'm not a joke because people not like TJ. So you joking about it not gonna be a joke.
Because I not like say, but seriously though, I not like say we have evidence him beat nobody or whatever. A man just run a joke about a thing, so me can't take it serious. Me not even look on it.
Yeah, me
Nuts.
just edit
I
that.
I don't take it serious, but in this climate where women have been going missing and being
No, but
attacked and stuff,
Yeah, can't with a
it's
joke
a
there.
sensitive
me
joke. It's
understand
a
what
very
you say, but
insensitive.
him obviously did I run joke with him counterpart. Not the thing when did I say something as it relates to Dexter. Are you to not talk, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Him clearly members said them in a WhatsApp group or WhatsApp each other and something to so clearly a joke him a make. Me know him not serious. So
yeah,
me not gonna
nuts.
take up that for me
Yeah,
head.
nuts. We know it's a joke, but remember that most of them saying stuff and doing stuff for clout for people to click onto it, and it's a
Yeah.
laugh. But in this climate, you have to be a bit more sensitive and think before you do. Most of them people not thinking before they do. You know
But
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
alright,
Yeah,
alright, Dan. So hold on there.
context.
How much
Context.
time?
mm-hmm. Go on, no,
Hold on, hold
sorry.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That.
Mm-hmm.
Context, right? In the
Yeah.
we understand what's going on currently in our society, but we have to also stick to the context of why he said it and where he
Right,
said it,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
The matter about Dexter Dabs, the man I say, oh, if him I'm sure got one show with the woman and Dexter, the woman start right upon Dexter, my back's down that.
But enough people would have said that out of their mouth too. Enough people me here would have shared the same sentiment,
Yeah,
meaning
like
I be like
jokingly or
disrespect.
serious
Yeah, be
or
like
whatever.
disrespect.
they say me like, yo, you carry a
Why
woman
some
got a
would do it
show.
like, yeah.
Yeah, but rather say me if me got a show with me woman and she gonna wind up on Dexter, brother, me gonna left that, me no want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
She have to go find a do right, yeah.
A new
We
man friend
jive
your friend.
God.
You better turn with Dexter, cause me no know you again.
True.
I
That me I
Sure.
tell you.
better.
Now Rick,
yeah.
me
So
not
once
go
you're gonna
joke
mention box
about
down,
liquor.
once you're gonna mention box down, like an action really, box down. If it's a joke, it's insensitive. What you said earlier, TV, that would be more of a joke. See, everyone start laugh, even though it
Well,
was even a
joke.
joke.
Well, what joke?
No, when
Yeah,
you say the walk, no. When you say the walk away and miss her,
No.
Me nah joke. Me nah TJ a joke. Me nah joke. You laugh. But me not
Yeah, well,
joke.
it sounds better than what he said.
But you laugh, but you not hear me. I say me not joking. Me I tell you straight up, say yo, he might make a joke, and me I tell you the reality. If me go on show, and my woman start make Dexter take off clothes and wind up on her.
Yeah, but God left that
Yo,
man.
let me go left that dog. You mad? No, my woman that dog a dirt that better. You mad?
Yeah,
Tisha
Yeah,
man.
said,
true. If she
Tisha
do that
said
in front
not.
of you, no respect.
Well, on the dancer, Tisha said not. I respectfully disagree with you. That is a serious joke. I don't agree with what he said because he said it on a public platform.
I feel public platform. I feel one page. Where I do put in page. If you don't like the man, then come off a man page, dog. That me I telling you, some people are some people are got some people yard and then complain about the food that them a cook. Brother, come on, bumper clog, I tell you to pick up shit, you know. Much time I telling you that. Don't won't do over TJPH. Won't do over this so in the first place. So when we see them up post it up, I say, yo, big man thing. People talk about the climate. Yo, dog, guess how much people did in Jamaica, man, still over here listen to music about sort man head. Total murder, push the crime further. Yeah, we do the killing, now we do the head start. We can't talk about climate. Yo, let me try to show you sometime, you know. Yo, me can't take hypocrisy, you know. What climate you talk about?
Tisha said he wasn't laughing when he said it. People will see that and take it serious. But enough people run joke and well, at the end.
I man in a laugh. I guess Tisha never look for the thing. The man do some weird look. Come on, I say, again, I watch it. That's why I couldn't say nothing because he say it that way. And then he also said, then to say he doubled down on the joke, right? He doubled down on the joke because most people don't realize this, you know. Then the man say, yo, I joke me a mistake, yo, you don't know,
Yeah, instead of joke him, I mean.
But
Yeah.
But man said, but no, me that box dog. Yes, I said like he doubled down on the joke. If he said he was joking.
Me think people take it too personal. And I mean people run a me don't know. Maybe because it's a TJ. Yeah.
Yes. But all right, in all honesty, it is insensitive and it was distasteful and he showed poor judgment. You say me I say in all of that, him show poor judgment. It distasteful, insensitive. With the time right now, he should not be doing that. But we are gonna be TJ. However, blood clot MP a beat a woman with a piece of broadboard and them not
in a head, chair, stool,
on, man.
up in a head.
On, man.
And we never see TJ beat nobody yet.
Come on, man. One attack TJ MP still have a job. Yo, Jamaica backwards like what?
Me agree with that.
Jamaica backwards.
Me not say him not be more cautious with him sayings because quote unquote him a public figure. Yeah, me understand that. But brother, me feel so if we invest with strength in other things where
But the thing though, the Tisha, he would box up the girl, but Sylvia say he would left the girl where she stand. They have got a different city, every man different, you know. But we just explain the context of which
and maybe you would have boxed down the girl for true, you know, who to tell. But
right. It's just like our person go say a remarks, but we are gonna take it out of context because we are gonna say, oh, another person might have said, no, I'm serious, or oh, him take because of the way him say it, or the person that's delivered the message. We have to just do the thing based off of the content of the thing.
Content. Well, I'm going to talk reality then.
All right.
The man say, if him go on Dexter Daps concert with him girl and him girl go do upon Dexter Daps and take him a box that down. All right. I think that's a very good thing to state. I think every man should be like TJ. You see me I say? Because
so at least a woman know.
You know exactly where you get, where you sign up for. So if you want him tell us, say, yo, if me and you go out and you go wind up on Dexter Daps, me a box it down, and you go wind up on then you want him box it down. That's a consent. You just consent to the box down. I mean, logically speaking, action and reaction, causality. If you know, say, him a go back, like some girls say, me hear some girls make some talk, oh, yo, Janoy, if my man catch me a cheat, him a go shoot me. And then in case you cheat and shoot you, you knew. You know, say a bad man, a gunman in your own. And you cheat for him and catch you and mash up. You knew. You play with fire, you get burned.
But the people, and that's what I try to tell you, say the people have to keep the same energy, because now because of the climate and the situation, everything what a person say towards a woman, even in a joke or serious vibes, them take it into like a literal setting. But what about last year? What about 2 months ago? What about 3 months ago? 4, 5, 6, 7 last year, 2 years ago?
Caution boss say you have enough anti-Dexter
Ooh,
fans with a pre-same like TJ. And I same thing me just saw no. Same thing me just say. You have people that maybe would have take it to the extreme.
Yeah, but nuts. It depends. It depends on the type of woman as well, you know. Because me as a man, if I'm with a woman and if if she have certain ways that I don't like, I walk away. I'm not gonna. Just me myself. I'm not gonna go to work and be worried about my woman or if she wanna go out or go certain places. I'm not gonna be busting my brain wondering if she's with Tom, Dick, or Harry. And if I'm gonna have not gonna have peace of mind, what would I be doing with a woman like that? You know what I mean? So sometimes it's down to the woman that you go out with really.
But yeah, but even that woman there might meet somebody where she submissive, so she might
Tisha
not
have
be
a
that woman
point,
that
and me
you
share Tisha point. Well, and Timmy, Tisha say, why they never say them a go box down the man? A woman them man you have strength for. Which
yeah, I agree with you on that.
looking at it from that perspective, I agree with you, Tisha. Why them never say them a go box down the man for true? I woman him want box down.
Hold on. Me no support the argument. The argument they follow.
Why?
The argument they fuck your argument. Listen, man.
Why?
Me a feminist.
Yeah.
But accountability is everything. Why a man a go box down a man? You got Dexter show and your girl go dance on Dexter and you go box down Dexter? Oh, that makes sense.
Box down in cloth, yes.
When you are box down Dexter, your woman go wind up on Dexter. Dexter do him job. The man that workplace I do him job. And your woman, sometimes, hey, listen, you got a zoo, and you got the zoo for go look on the lion, and your woman gone in the lion cage. What you mean?
That show still
What you mean?
You see, it's crazy, you know, because and as I say, you can understand, you can agree to disagree, you know, and a lot of people don't want to agree to disagree because what Sylvia says is correct, you know, and what Tisha says correct, but Tisha don't want to agree for this, like, Tisha don't want to do none of that, like, you know, what I get what Tisha said based on the violence of it, though, and the time of it, you know, but you know
but
what I mean?
all right, honestly, all right. Me I go say this though. If me go one show where there's a spice or a female performer and me and my man go there and him choose to go dance with spice, what would I do? Me just a flip the coin, right? So me I say, me I go feel a way, so me I left him there. Me not fight nobody, but me I left him there. Me gonna my yard. Sorry.
Some woman
in no confrontation with nobody either.
Some woman a conk out him rock stone and that me I tell you. Some woman a bust up some man. Hold on. Woman no a regular me say woman bust up man just to look on another female. Blow!
Oh God.
We never see that yet, no. We never see
so
that.
dramatic.
Enough woman.
We never see that over there. But
woman backs up them and all the Spanish woman.
On video, TV, or live?
In real life all over we have to about, especially the Spanish woman.
You're being here ask a good question though. But why man would I want go I want Dexter show?
Exactly.
That me I try to tell you too. Look like unless I didn't want wine pan Dexter,
why would I want knock out Dexter unless I never fight for Dexter?
Like that me all I tell you too. That's me not support. Me not support that. I gotta ask like Dexter. When you do a Dexter show, hey, listen, me not play them.
I fight Dexter.
I fight Dexter, yo. I'm like your entanglements. Them I try dealing with me. Yo, Yo, I ain't even joking, yo. Like, yo, shit serious. Shit serious out here, man. Like,
Here to me.
Yo.
Yeah, the man. I mean, I tell you some of them man like, yo. First of all, yo, me even watch Dexter perform. Me even yeah, me I tell you. So I tell me nothing want to hear Dexter song. Yeah, I think I joke.
Yo. I'm just the same. I only listen to exercise, man. Let's be I hear it out of somebody's car, I be a drive and somebody play it out of the vehicle, I be a pass so it and play it, you know? But just
Man
to go
over,
play it.
man over here, I tell man woman for poison him and be a fucker. Yo, bring it to the hood now. Yo. The brother they water. So see when the brother they sing about, you know, that brother they try to take everybody woman, you know. That me I like tell you. I'm surprised him now have all AIDS already. That me I like, you look all infected too, but left that alone. That nothing for doing none. Yeah, back there. Yo.
TV. You remember he got punked by a woman in Spain, and him wake up like in a bed, and the woman is a well-known woman who sleep around the group.
Yeah, man, in a baggy, man. In a baggy. Put him in a black bingo drawers, you know.
I'm videoing. Like
What you talking about? Remember I said the other day, I went a couple years back, in got a guy and one girl try I don't know what going on. You better in love it too much. Man, like you want to be like Jack here, you know, you better watch it.
To be honest, his songs are good, and I would listen to his songs. Like I would listen to his songs, but I wouldn't go at one of his shows because we know his trademark where he take his shirts off and he's singing for the women, really. So me as a real man, I wouldn't really go to his show, but I listen to his music because his music is good. But I'm not gonna go to his show to watch.
So well, I ask you a logical question. So when you listen to his music.
When it play on the air, I'm not gonna go to a concert.
No, but that's like that's when they play for you sit down and listen to Dexter. Man, I mean, we can understand if you both have sex with a girl, like you know, you're a woman that hang out or something, party settings. But you have to tell me say just sit down and just listen to Dexter. It's like I don't understand that.
No, because you're not just listening to Dexter music. You're listening to like a whole plethora of different artists. You know what I mean? And his song comes in and sounds alright. You're not just listening to him straight. But I can understand with women because the women them show themselves, I think they go crazy because his performance is for the women, not for men. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Maybe I teach him some man some move when him perform.
I probably so my mother go there for that listen there too.
So the man wind up himself, you know. Come on.
Well, you get all sorts. Maybe he's winding up, and you might get some lady boys here as well.
I don't know, Colin. I don't know what you're doing.
When I hook up on the line, a big papa father
Big papa.
Full conversation with Karen in the background.
Allow me.
Karen do it again. Karen beat him.
Karen, in my head, your name is ringing a bell.
Oh, what you say?
Hold on.
Karen, Karen, I'm seeing you know.
Hold on.
Remember, that man is Karen.
Hold on, dancer.
Yeah.
But my dog, me have to fly come on New York and put in a studio, dog.
Yeah.
A Taurus Riley this. Brother, yo, dog, can't cut a Taurus Riley, don't play. My God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, man, sound like Taurus Riley just now. I said, who put Taurus on the line?
Yeah. You never hear dancer say never make it in a musical feel.
You know?
I used to go to studio and stuff. I used to even with Capitan and Roned in a studio at, near Hampton Spring.
Oh wow! Yo, sing a piece. Sing a piece of Taurus Riley. She's royal or something. I could hear you.
Well, he's not really my favorite artist, you know. So I tend not to sing his type. I listen to some of them, but I wouldn't even know it because normally I go for the singers them that I like, you know,
Like who?
the vibe,
All
like
right,
Alicia
bossa
Keys.
one singer where you like then.
Okay. I don't. You might know this song, but I don't know if you're gonna know this guy. Like he's saying, Nuts. Like I'm singing to Nuts now. Listen, listen,
Sure.
and listen, and it goes a little something like this. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I can do all, but I feel like something good is going on. I wanna be by your side. Be there to cool you down. Ooh, oh, 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 well. I wanna be down. We do what you going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. What you going through? Baby, all you need a shoulder to cry on. And if that's a fact, I would be more than you ever could dream of. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I can't do all, but I feel like something good is going on. Oh
Pop, pop,
Ja
pop,
do dance so them do set still loud.
pop, pop, pop.
Walande. And me don't tell you already, me don't tell me, I don't know me spot the talent. Just say me, I say, well, go on and I'm gonna dance. Hey. But voila, hey, you know, I find funny about them artists, yeah. Like Dancer and Beanie Man them. And the rest of them we stutter and stammer when they talk, and when they sing, them have none of that.
Yeah, that's just so nice, man.
Dancer, how comes they not stutter or anything like that?
I don't know. It's like you just get into the rhythm. You know, get into the rhythm, really.
Well, see, we are wicked, you know. Well, so boy, you going to hell, boy.
Yo, on the low the stammer man them alone, you know. Yo.
Timmy, you can sing too? What's that mean,
No man, we can't sing.
Tell you.
A be a fire emoji I get in a comment section then Danzo.
But I'm not glad.
What's going on?
Yo, listen, you got 5 emojis from Tisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's hard to please Tisha, you know.
Tisha
Oh my God.
Tisha hard for please. From you get 5 emojis from Tisha, dog, a higher ratings you just get, brother.
Yeah, man. I want to, man.
Timmy, Beanie say if you try, she want hear. She want be the judge.
We don't want to try, to be honest with you, man. I want that embarrassment, I swear. Call for another day.
Where's Q?
And that me I say animal the big top sing about the place. When they must see that work.
We got singers out here, okay? I know.
Yeah. You want hear when Q a sing to CC.
Mm-mm. Yeah, man, but dancehall still, man, they on the standstill, though. Like, but Stevie
Stevie
said
said
musical release
dancehall is
still.
not on
Yeah,
standstill, sir.
Stevie, see, yeah, I'm biased, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, they don't know, man. Music, they on, you know, still a release of their vibes, are still, you know, but me now hear them still, it now reach me still, you know?
Your
Yeah, but
ears lock off to for them connection, brother.
Yeah, man, I just indulge myself in a work, man, and just stay busy, man, you know, and just wait for the album release, you know, the way there. Yeah.
Tisha agree with you.
the reason why it feels so dead now because we haven't got a Alkaline song matching up the airwave because all the other songs them that's releasing to me they just fall along the wayside because they don't really have the flair right now. No flair.
Can't hold the fort, eh?
Mm.
I'm can't hold the fort.
Definitely.
I think about it too, Bridget. You see, I want to beat a lot of them with the fat base, You see, Alka take the time to build feel fat base, The loyalty that fat base. I say Alka can have the opportunity to flex or he flex. Because his fans allow him to do that. Isn't it? Yeah, because really and truly, as the fans them dictate what Alka operate, And when you have your fans them let you know, like Alka tell us, say, yo, if my fans them want me, if you want me, why? If my fans them want me do that, isn't it? And them have to talk to me. Isn't it?
But you remember Timmy at one point they was saying that Alkaline as a coward and him real to the streets and all this stuff and him create the class and then Alkaline come and kick off loads and kick off first face Alkaline
The
kick off.
fans them don't care about that. The fans them don't care about that. Fans don't
Yeah,
care
remember
about that.
when he did the one corner and shot himself or something like that and the prisoners couldn't answer it. You know what I mean? And then loads of other artists had come out after him. And then when he took on the system and other people, then people realized even, how many of them really lyrical in a clash is when he did the song about popcorn. You know what I mean? And I'm never know if the youth was lyrical,
But no, people know him lyrical way before that, man. When the man they are saying object bingo. But if you ever talk about like sending shots to people like Ricochet, Virgin, you know what I mean? You have Ricochet, not a badness. You understand? You have songs like this somewhere where the Lord exercise that, man. So when you see the Lord forward out with the D with the six them, is what the Lord don't do normally. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. No compassion, no guilt.
The first time him sing the song about popcorn, the one when microwave. I never know them so with Clash song. I never know the man was
To you.
Yeah, I never know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was I think that was one of the baddest bad man song of the year at the time when he did that song. And I was surprised really.
Benjamin say he want to sing. Call in Benjamin if you want to sing. We hear what go on. No? I can't go and talk. I just tell him saying can't call.
Yeah, Kelly. Thanks for the correction. Badness it name.
Badness it name, Timmy.
Yeah, man. So Alka been did that exercise it, man. Alka. That's why I say Alka was able to just deal with it so easily. It wasn't like it bust no sweat or nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like you go at the range and you just do target practice or them thing there. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Benjamin.
Yes.
You have something playing in your background?
Let me mute my mic.
Then if you go mute your mic, oh you go sing. You don't understand. You have to go call back when your background not noisy, sir. Cause I can't compete with the background. That don't make no sense. Yeah, go and talk to me.
Yeah, so Alka deal with the music the right to at the business level and in a clash, Alka called me even hear somebody even said it, Virgin. Me did I do a inventory. You understand me? And some goods and a brother even come to me and tell me say me I play Alka out of the vehicle. Is me I say and the brother come up and the man say you want to with Alka do him have a distinctive sound, have a unique sound. It's like you can know say Alkaline and me say, yeah, youth. Yeah. Isn't me not so like nobody. You know what I mean? So like just, him unique, distinctive. Anywhere you go you can know. You understand? Say Alka. Come him say did I listen all a busy signal, I didn't even know it was a bigger signal sing so I'm from Guyana, I want to say that I didn't even know it's the biggest signal sing the song when them saying them stay so. I'm gonna say yeah man I didn't sing it man so me never know. Isn't me? So Alka sound is distinctive man and that is what people like. And the fan base is what make Alka win is right now and make Alka be so comfortable in dancehall. It's not we are not sheeps. Alka let we know say, yo, listen man, I know deal with the thing. And tell me what I go on and me deal with it. You see me I say? And with there our fan base and we stand together. That's how we try not to put Alkaline of folly. We deal with the thing on a facts level, isn't it? That's our
Timmy,
facts. Yeah.
Timmy, you remember even when he first came out, when Alkaline first came out, right? Everyone was copying his style, and then since 2016, he became mature, and his voice has changed to his real um core self. You know what I mean? And it's like all who started to copy him, they drop off because they came off with the copying of his first style. Like that one who tell lie who man was using his rag or whatever. You remember that when me call him some idiot one who was following up Alkaline and saying he went to the same school and all of that. And then you got another guy who was with Spice for called Fabian. They was living in Alkaline style, and then Alkaline move away from that style and then get stuck because no one sound like him.
No, man, listen, man. Alkaline don't move away from no style, man. You understand me? Like, it's Alka style, Bridget. You know what I mean? Alka.
Alkaline don't. What I'm trying to say, Alkaline don't sound like the first thing.
Listen. Whoever that person is that sound like Alka, them move away from the style. Alka always maintain that is the style of him. So him can't move away from something that is him. He's unique, you know. There's nobody sound like him. So
We know that, but remember that he's unique in a way.
if I am the prototype,
Mm-hmm.
if I am the prototype, you know, Bridget, that means that me can't draw away from no style. I am the style.
Yeah, but remember that the other guys, them are carbon copy, but at the same time, even though they're carbon copy, what I'm trying to say to you is that Alkaline can change his style in many different ways. But why you believe even now when you see people like Silly Bang fall off? Because you have one style, but Alkaline have many styles. You know what I mean?
Right,
So that's the reason
right,
why he can evolve. So that's what
right.
I'm trying to say is that the style when came out with him move away from that style and him have a different sounding and him voice become more
Right.
masculine. So they
But
can't
but
follow him.
it is here most wanted.
Most yeah.
I would style that.
Most wanted I would that's not the old time style. That's something different because every time him come out, as I said, every time I listen to his songs, you know his voice, but the way he do it, the song, it change it, you know, it kind of change the style in a certain way where you can't actually say this song sounds just like the other one. So I couldn't, you know what I mean? I
It's the
can't look at
most
it like
wanted. It's the most wanted. That was the Black Eye Alkaline.
Mhm.
That was the point where we are trying to get to is that the man is the style. The style never left, never move away from no style.
Mhm.
Now because it doesn't hear a person with a style, Alka with a style doesn't mean like say it move away from it. Cause
When he's
remember, you
not
know,
using that
Alka,
same
Alka, Alka is a person where is reformative. Is it me I say? Yeah, he's a reformative person. He doesn't like to give you the same or make you become clouded, you
you
know,
mean
and make you
repetitive. He
become
doesn't run off
boring.
with the
He
same
like to
with
put
the one.
flavor and style and swag. 'Cause that's how he is, personality wise. That's how he is.
What
So
you're
you will
saying
hear
there, Timmy,
different style and flow.
Timmy, what you're saying, he doesn't come with the one repetitive style. He gives you different flair,
No,
different style.
no, it is not repetitive, but if occasion presents itself, you will hear that. You would
Mm-hmm.
hear a style from 2014. You hear a style of 2015. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Just like how you did hear it in the system clash, in the most wanted.
Mm-hmm.
The black eye, or you hear the black eye rise again. Isn't me? I say, yeah, place get dark. Isn't it? Yeah.
Great. Mm-hmm.
hmm Yeah. So at that me I tell you say, Alka is just unique, different style, different swag. You know, there is no competitors. You know, just different, and that
But
is
what
what me
I
rate
understand.
about the eye.
Yeah, well, you know what I rate about him as well is like he's almost like an enigma in terms of when you listen to his song. All right, say for instance, you're listening to if you hear like a master sounds like he's in a straight line. Here you can actually tell what he's gonna say next. But with Alkaline says certain stuff in his lyrics, and you have to actually go in a dictionary. Certain things he says, and you can't really, you don't know what it really meant unless you unless you go into the dictionary. And also, what I realize is, you notice when they're breaking down, when the vloggers them break down in songs, they come out with many different meanings to the word and to how you put it together. So this uniqueness we have, when we notice the only person we know build songs, used to do songs like that who fall off a long time is the actual prison boss. But Alkaline is way
Is
ahead in
who?
terms of
Is who?
quality.
Is who?
The prison boss used to do songs where you it have certain meanings to it at one point, but him drop off long time anyway. Him now nowadays the prison boss song them not really not it's like they're him sing over the same stuff. So it just sounds all the same. It doesn't really have any substance to it. The prison boss. But what I'm trying to say is in
But what
dance
kind of meaning though? What kind of meaning do that person present to you when them sing what you say?
which person you talking?
The prison person.
The prison person, right? Remember when him do like back in the days when he was doing songs, when you listen to some of his songs, then you could actually say some certain words where, like, in fact, it's since of lately he's fall about 2 years now. I would say everything sound repetitive. You know what I mean? There's no substance to his songs, them really. But I would
So
say when
so the prison. Okay, yeah, the prison bars used to sing this song that said that give meaning to that people have to go. What do you mean vlog about? 'Cause I remember in a them time nobody now vlog, you know,
yeah,
and the time
but what
when
I'm
people
trying to say is
start vlogging now singing none of them they no song where
yeah, but
words we have meaning.
yeah, but if you listen to some of his old song them and you listen to the songs them he's singing these days, the ones them he's singing these days doesn't make any sense. Even though back in the days people bloggers weren't dissecting songs and all of that. So I mean, right now in the dancehall space, where it comes to young artists, then right, they move away from him because he's an old relic of the past. That's how I look at the old prison boss. But what I'm trying to say is, if you look at the younger generation, then right now, I'm sure you can't pick out not one who does songs where you actually can you have to go in the dictionary and look at some of the words and get the meaning.
You have to think back.
I can't.
You have to you have to think on it.
So this is what he has over a lot of them is pensive still, you know.
Yeah,
And
and even the jailbird still is no comparison neither,
no
because
comparison, but
the pensive skill of Alka we overachieve than the pensive skill of the jailbird. If you
exactly.
look at reality,
And that's one of the reasons why you find that alkaline songs are people so much want to hear alkaline um songs because of the words in it. Like you know, even when he was doing the ocean wave songs and like you know when he did even the video for it. After he did the video, then I start to read into it differently. I start to see that scene with the Superman thing with the power and how we harness his power and like you know what I mean. It kind of take you back. It kinda, like when you listen to the song without the video, you get different meaning. And then when you see the video, then it all comes to light what he's really saying in certain aspects. If you understand what I'm saying, I you heard me, Timmy.
yeah,
I'm just
and
saying this is what
yeah,
he's got over most of them.
right, and I get it, yeah. So yeah, so Alkaline is bringing reforms in dancehall. He's reformative in dancehall. He's reforming dancehall. He's turning, you know, dancehall, you know, the scape of it, the landscape of it, you know, put it into a different perspective,
Yeah,
and
because
that is
remember,
reformative.
all right, who else you see do a song without a video and it goes up so much reviews? None of them. Right? All of them do all the other artists when they putting out video.
Hmm.
You know what I mean when they release the song because they and he's the only one who's not doing it and he's getting the views. And then when he actually let the song play out for a while and people digest it and it do the video, it rack up more views again. You cannot them see doing that. So that's
Yeah,
something new.
because alka music, you can never get tired. Well, me can never get tired of it still. Can't speak for everybody still, you know. But I can't get tired of it still. I play it every day, single day. You know what I mean? Every day, every week, every month, 12 months, or 365 days. You understand me? So yeah, is it me?
And
I say,
this is why they hate him so much because they can't do what he does. And you know, like when you do something, genuinely do something and people copy. As we were talking earlier, the carbon copy is never good as the original.
yeah, the man are celebrating a top prize. The man say, yo, it'll come a time, my brethren, you can't even pay for do no song, dog. Like, bro, like those words are really, it sounds simple, but brother, means it different. You know what I mean? What you mean? What you mean? I'll be anxious. I'll be, I say, yo, dog. Yeah? Yeah. If I never gonna suffer, boy, yeah. May I tell
And you
you?
know, yeah, you know, Timmy, you know, with the revelation of what with Sean Paul, right? It makes me think that remember Alkaline as a what do you call it now, as a independent artist. He's big out there and well known out there. So I think to myself maybe there's a couple of people who approach him to sign him and he turned them down. I think so because just by listening to what Tony was saying, you know what I mean? And to see how right now I think even Sean Paul learning from Alkaline because he realized that when you're independent artist, the whole
And I
level,
would even say him even learn
not really
from
learning, but
Alka. I mean, I
adapt.
want to put that on
I wouldn't say
Alka still.
learning, but I
But
would
we
say
are say
adapting.
him learn off of him own mistake and what him a look for it at the benefit, you know what I mean? I want to go on right now, you know what I mean?
And
Like,
he's
you know,
adapting to some of these things. Listen,
yeah.
no, but Timmy, you're never too old to learn. Maybe I wouldn't say he's learn. I would say he's trying to adapt some of the Alkaline principles in terms of what Alkaline been doing. You know what I mean? In terms of trying to own his own thing. I wouldn't say
hmm
learning, but trying to adapt because you're never too old to learn. Somebody can be much younger than me and they know something else.
Bless
Then
up
another
yourself, CC.
But we don't know if a Alka him learn from him that said that.
I'm not say that, but I'm just saying that when you look at Alkaline as an independent artist, remember when you're independent, you own your own things, you know. But I'm saying based on what Sean Paul been saying about some of his songs, some of his most big hit songs he doesn't own. You know what I mean? Now that he came out and saying that when he signed, you know what I mean, he signed away certain stuff. Now that he comes out and saying that
Well,
he's trying to
done so. We just want to stay upon the achievement of Alka and the style and what Alka have changed the game and where it have reached from the
yeah,
time
but
going forward till now. I
yeah,
don't
but
really want to get into
you don't want to go back there. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to go back
the
there, but it's just a
yeah, me no
reference. I was
want
just
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Shampa thing a Shampa thing still, a lot thing a lot thing, you know, two different things that is it?
No, but
Yeah.
listen, Timmy, what I'm trying to say is that you're never too old to learn something new. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
which is
someone can
right.
come after you.
I totally agree. I totally
Okay.
agree. I
Okay.
totally. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you can learn from a baby can learn from a whole. I totally agree. I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying though, what
Mhm.
Alka have done in the game and dancehall to the point where we're at right now, it's amazing. No artist in history where you can forward with and put up, no matter what you want to say, him could have win a million Grammy, but the impact what he have done to dancehall and the landscape that he have changed it to, both musically and business,
Exactly. The business
have
side of
never
it as
been
well.
done.
The
I've
business side of it is a bit
independently too.
crazy. Hmm?
Independently too.
Yeah, but the business part of it is a bit,
Single-handedly.
yeah. And
With respective people around him to help him. Cause we
mhm.
can't go say, yo, I him alone, you have to have people around him still for help you too.
Yeah,
But you
but
have to have
one of
them.
the times, Timmy, one of the big thing what he did, right? When they tried to block him out of music, right, and try to get promoters and I mean producers not to advise him to hold back with him. When do him go and him create his own and building own producers and bring them in the game. So he's actual fact he's more independent than a lot of artists who's depending on certain producers who can bench them.
Yeah,
In,
cause
in, in,
in boss artists, I'm a boss producer. You see me I say? And
Mhm.
and indirectly in a boss artist too in dancehall apart from association because the amount of man we call him name and then get a highlight and certain acknowledgement. I just through them not smart for no get the music to them best interest. Like you can say Alka give Alka credit for them success or them shine.
Mhm.
You see me I say? So you would have say Alka boss them too. Cause for
Yeah,
him
then
name.
yeah, but look, I've even seen one of the greatest dancehall artists in history come out and big up Alkaline, which is Shabarang. Because to me, Shabarang is one of the greatest dancehall artists ever come out of Jamaica and represent the music internationally. You understand me?
Mm.
All the other one
Would
them
have
are
said that
more
no,
people.
would have said that still. Would have what dancehall?
Dancehall, I'm talking dancehall, dancehall is the biggest thing. Came out because after him,
Well, me not, you know what, me not even gonna fight. It's debatable. I'll leave it as that. It's debatable.
him open doors. I remember when he was doing a concert once. There was loads of Hollywood stars and stuff. Like a Flint Eastwood and later then even Eddie Murphy wanted to work with him on songs as well. He kind of bring the music. His first dancehall DJ to actually bring the music internationally. I'm talking about dancehall. Shabarang.
Hmm.
You understand me? After Shabarangs, then I think it was Shaggy and then Sean Paul. We're talking about international because Ninja Man to me was a more of a local art because Ninja Man gets people love. He was international. He wasn't nothing like Shabarang. You know what I mean?
But international. I bet if I say Shara Rankin set the pace for them, yeah, he did. But
He
the
paved the way for them.
accomplishment or tight, I would say Shaggy and Sean Paul achieved more.
I wouldn't say Shaggy achieved more. I would say Sean Paul achieved more because Sean Paul been like
No, on the comparison
pioneer.
Shabarang.
Huh?
On the comparison
Shabarang.
of Shabarangs.
Come again. Say that again.
No, on the comparison of Shabarangs, I would say Shaggy achieved more on the basis of the international success we are talking about.
Yeah, but remember that Shabba Ranks had more hit songs out there, you know. Remember songs with Maxi Priest as well, and Mr. Loverman and song that,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but Shaggy have
Was
album
great.
where go Shaggy have album where you know what I mean obviously when platinum and all them thing them that he's on album what I mean he's collaborate with songs he has accolades too but money wise, obviously him achieved more. But Shabba Rankin set the pace though. Shabba Rankin was the first dancehall, what I mean, to deal with it on an international level. I would give it that. And me stand corrected too. Cause like me said, me not really to know, what I mean, back then, but me all stand corrected. So, what I mean, I'm just giving what I think and feel at the moment. But I
And
stand
when
corrected.
when we see a man like Shabba Ranks come out and endorse Alkaline to the fullest and say, you see that youth yeah, Alkaline, he might do it right now. You know what I mean? And him
Mm,
come out and show and I mean speak the truth and show the respect and love. Me respect
true.
that.
True.
You understand me?
I will respect Shabba for that still, same
Yeah.
way, you know.
And as an icon in the music and a man who actually bring the music out there and introduce the music to a loads of people, you know what I mean? And to see him come and endorse Alkaline like that, it just shows you the greatness as
True,
a great man in
true,
the greatness in Alkaline. You know what I
true,
mean? So you have to look at them things.
mm, true. And that's how it goes still, I mean, great recognize, remember, Shabba can feel the same hate where Alka feel took and they go through it too. Remember?
Yeah,
Where Shabba did that do feel thing, a whole heap of fight it get to,
Yeah,
know,
and him even get
even the one co-workers them never show him the same respect where, him truly deserve. Them give Sean Paul the more respect and Shaggy them the more respect or them give Shabba Rankin.
yeah, but even one of his main co-worker who actually helped bring him out, which was Ninja Man, was trying to tear him down. And then the Jamaican public as well was trying to tear him down because them was bigging up, them was trying to pull him down to say that him and a bad man DJ like a Ninja Man, but with him control all the girls, internationally control the whole dance all thing more than Ninja Man was like a little thing in the bucket. Remember
Mm-hmm.
when the man come on helicopter and stuff and he Ninja Man get bad man and I said "Bill, come down in a helicopter and rare. It just shows you how big the man was. I think he
Mm-hmm.
was the first dancehall artist to actually fly to a show in a helicopter in Jamaica. Sabaram. Well, as I said,
No,
when we
well,
look at
remember, they have microwave scuba dive off out of one still, we don't know. Isn't
yeah, but
it? So.
microwave stuff never big like I see. Microwave thing more look like a circus act. Yeah, that look like a circus act. When you look at that, that's a circus act.
And that's how I
That's the
say
man that look
scuba
like.
dive, but that's how I say scuba dive.
Yeah, but if you look at what he did, what Microwave did was the circus act. What Chabarangs did, Chabarangs come down like a big international VIP
It's
stuff,
true.
come down and fly down the helicopter at a big show, and the crowd attention just look like that. How would that come down?
True.
No, so-
Shower ranking a boss man in a dancer, man, a dad man, a dancer. That's why you see the potential of the lad and show the respect, and the lad show back the same respect to the to
and
Shower
you
rank,
know, yeah, and you notice as well the respect we him get whenever I'm come to Jamaica. Or you see people around and people want to talk up and people want to be where he is. Because he's not coming out himself, Shabba Ranks neither. You notice that?
Mm.
Not like the people them must see every day. When him touchdown, it's like a manna from heaven fall when Shabba Ranks come to Jamaica. You notice that? Because him not coming out
When
himself.
Shabba come to Jamaica, it's like man are far from heaven.
Yeah. Because everybody
Would have got that far still.
no, but me
But
I say, oh, you see people run out to meet him and want to, you know what I mean? And I say,
yeah,
oh, Shabba. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but film community of people is not generalization of Jamaica though.
Yeah, but you see the actual like welcoming when get more artists from live in Jamaica and stuff like that. And who is always on this dancehall circuit. Me not really see them get nothing like that. Even a Beanie Man, me not see him get them stuff there. Just see him get them welcome.
Well, the only person who left Jamaica and I forward back, I get a Jamaica forward was Alkaline and the new rules. Me not never say Super Cat them never forward back in cause Super Cat forward back the helicopter too. You see me?
Yeah, but that just played out.
And him get in community
Mm.
which the people them come out and share and celebrated him. Just like Shabarang, water house people then found out. I mean, sea view, water, I mean, sea view people then found out and celebrated him. But it's not a generalization of Jamaica where you have like a new rules where people are found from Mobile, Savlamar, Ochi. Is it me I say? Yeah, Spanish
New,
Town, Kingston,
Timmy,
to forward at a large show. So if you
Timmy,
want to say a more glamorous forward and return and welcome to Jamaica, I would say the lad forward and get it.
no, well, I wouldn't put Alkaline in that context because I'm talking about a DJ.
Because why? He's not a legend. He's not.
No, listen, no. Listen. Reason why I wouldn't put Alkaline in that context is because these are all. I'm talking about the old artists
No,
who.
but you say he's the only one though. You just say Shaba is the only one we forward at Jamaica
Make
and get a
make
Well, I
him
Jamaica
think
and
it's
make
get.
him
crazy.
finish start not Timmy and then you can
Mhm.
because if you not finish here we must say. Go and talk
Okay,
Nancy way.
well, I will rephrase it then.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant is that DJs of the past era Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if you look on the actual the charisma and the actual reaction that them get when them come to Jamaica. Yeah, I don't really see anyone who get it so much as a Shabba Ranks. But reason why I wouldn't put Alkaline in their context, Alkaline did what many other DJs never done before. Because I've never, in my history of living in Jamaica and even since I've been abroad, I've never seen one artist pack out the stadium. Never. And Alkaline did that. So that's a big achievement. Even the mayor of Kingston, Jamaica, actually welcome Alkaline through because he says that it brings a it generates good money for income,
income for the
yeah,
country and help the
for
tourism.
the
Yeah,
country and for the city.
yeah,
And when you
yeah.
see even the mayor of Kingston came out and said that he welcomed it and it's done a lot because I remember that event that Alkaline put on and stuff, it does it feed a lot of people. And for a young um artist at the time, for him to put on a show of that magnitude, I wouldn't really put him in the context of a Tabarang and another people because I'm just saying that his thing is totally different. Because what he did, what Alkaline did, he created history. Yeah, because we've got the Bounty Killer and the Beanie Man, none of them ever have filled out the stadium. None of them ever keep an independent show like that. A show where even the mayor of the city welcome it and talk about what it's done for the city in terms of generating an income for people to eat food. So that's the reason why I said I wouldn't put him in that whole category with them whole artists. You know what I mean?
No, but the reason why I said that though of dance are true, yeah, I say he's the whole artist way forward and had that impact of Jamaica. Which I'm just correcting you and I tell you that he only has the welcome of Seaview people, them. Not generalizing Jamaica as saying that Jamaica and a whole like how you had the Alka where Jamaica.
Danzo,
Yes, 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 man.
Tisha says Shabba Ranks thing did big man. Our Danzo say.
Yeah, his thing was big, yeah, and yeah, but we're talking about the in Jamaica, right? Because remember that when he came back, his career as a big international artist was fade because he's not on top anymore. He's like Shabba Ranks is like more of a vintage artist now, but in theaters and stuff, is still big because you've got many artists out there who can't charge the amount of money that a Shabba Ranks would charge to perform on a show. Right now, we still have that over most of them. But what I'm trying to say with Shabba Ranks, right? Not only yes, he's big and he made it, but in terms of if you're talking about artists who's done their time, you know what I mean? And so forward back at Jamaica anytime, they got a response from Jamaican, a good welcome and you know what I mean. This is what I'm trying to say with Shabarangs compared to the other artists from his era. So I would trying to mix him up with Alkaline now.
Anthony Somers said to me, I think it's two different concepts. One is a forest show and one is an arrival back home.
Right, I get it, obviously, but is a consumption of which Danzo was putting it out that you know I was correcting. Like I totally agree. So
Tisha say
man.
Tisha said when Shabba was in his young days, he was a big artist in his era. You can't compare the two artists. That not go work.
When you say compare, yeah, we can't compare music,
Different era,
the two.
completely different era.
Well, musically, career wise, you can't compare it still. Remember, Shabba them time, then Alka no,
Mhm.
and Future.
But you can actually say right now for Alkaline as a young man who have many more years ahead of him, he cannot achieve. He's got loads more to achieve, and he can achieve many more because there's no. I don't know of any artist is age. I mean, we're not talking about. I mean, in Jamaica, I don't know of any other DJ, young DJ artist has achieved as much as what Alkaline achieved in terms of his age.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, independently, as an independent artist, no artist have achieved it independently as Alka. You know, you have artists were signed to international label. Obviously, you got have label over nationally where you got pump money and push the thing and everything. But Alka do it by himself. You know what I
And,
mean?
and
No
even
depend
right
on
now,
nobody.
Timmy, even right now, when you think about his career and think about his fan base and how he have the music, the dancehall genre, how we have it in the palm of his hand right now, you couldn't compare anyone to him when you talk about his age group right now.
Right now, there is no artist. When an artist forward and deal with it independently, like how Alkan and dominate like Alkan, then him get my respect. But right now, none of them about Virgin and I don't know. You know what I mean? And I don't run forward for no Alka to Alka decide to say, yo, you know what, business and Alka gonna change the game, you know, me believe Alka gonna change the game to the point where yo, you gotta have record label brethren where Alka gonna have that million signed artists. Yo, give time man, everything gonna make sense soon, man. Is it me?
Yeah,
I said me
but
believe in that.
he's done change the game already. He made loads of changes to the game. It's
No,
just that
remember earlier, I was saying like, you know, them some people used to have some record labels and certain things to sign Alka forward and it a go manifest my business. You know, I deal with
yeah,
from a business level.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is he's changed the game already in a certain way. It's just that you've got like the plaza people them who can't like what
Fathom it.
reality, yeah, they can't, they, you know what I mean, they can't handle it because they propping up our washed up artists. They keep propping up, you know what I mean, and trying to set up even young artists to fight and to come up against, trying to tear down Alkaline because they see Alkaline power and they see his strength. So I mean,
I know
you
say
yeah,
dancer we love the fight, you know. Make them tell them to keep continue your fight, man. We love it. Me love it. You know what I mean? Me love it. You know
yeah,
what I
because
mean? Because
remember,
you know, if you don't have criticism, you know, and people who are gonna come and criticize you, you know, they are not enough for work, man. You see me
that's
answer?
true. That's
Mm.
true. Definitely.
Um, done so, Timmy, bless up on yourself, you know. Me about for cut, you know, because I have something to go deal with before the place them lock. So thank you guys for passing through. Bless up everybody on the live. You don't
Yeah,
know the
man.
thing go.
Big up everybody on the live, man. You see me? All of the female them, Kelly, me see her, you know. You see me answer? Yeah. Big up yourself, Tisha.
Man
You know.
himself, Mills, you just a come from church. Well,
Yeah,
I
man
am
himself, big
cutting
up yourself,
out.
man. Being
Bless up
vibes,
yourself, same
Benjamin, you
way.
know, big up on yourself, see away, man. You see me? Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
You
man.
know, Chopper Dan, big up on yourself. Rick Star, big up yourself, you know. You don't know. Darren's World, big up on yourself. CV, big up yourself. Big up dear man, new for forward and chop it up with we still, you
Yeah,
know. You
man.
see me? I
Bless
don't
up
show much.
CV.
I'm more time I'm busy on the work, you know, dog, and I'm more time the night time, and not and nine nights for me, you know, kind of wake up early to go deal with business and this and that. So more time I like them time and my time, like it more easier for me still. So we just glad
Yeah.
say we can able to chop it up with TV and get it
Anthony
perspective on certain
Summers
issue,
and
man.
that's
You see
I
me?
was trying to get in. Yeah, me see about me never did I see the option for audio, me never sure why. But bless up yourself, said we. Kali, una go away, yeah, me I go sort out some things.
Yeah, man,
Bless
Kelly,
up
big up yourself,
everybody.
you know.
Thank you
Big up
all for
dance up, big up
passing
yourself, Nat.
through.
let's up
You know,
Timmy,
Yeah,
big up
let's up
man. Bless up
yourself,
you,
Queen
yourself,
Nat, you
Timmy.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bless up
man.
Nat.
Bless up.
Safe traveling or not? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right.
Blessings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so all the family have a good one. I'll catch up with you guys just to
Yes,
see him
Dan. So on Monday evening, me I go live, so you have to go come sing to me again, Zine.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm busy with the work now, and because you're early tonight, I could you know what I mean? And I'm not working. I could say tomorrow, which is Saturday. No, today is
Yeah.
Saturday, so I'm not working, so that's why I could stay up. But you forward quite early, so which is good for me. You know what I mean? Because I find it hard when I start to work, and I gotta stay
Lady
up late.
Menga, I'm so sorry about that, sis.
Because
Catch me
even
on Monday. Here, Tisha asks Kali if she go live. Kali, you going live, sis? Bless up everybody again. Tisha, bless up yourself, sis. Bless up everybody we pass through. I can't call everybody name, but just know, say, mad respect. Zine? Yeah.
spread the love.
All
Okay, then
right.
I'll catch up with you.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah.